And we're live. What is up, guys?
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing tonight?
So Jim is having a slight technical difficulty with his laptop, but here we are.
We got Ed McBride, Double A Day, Fungus, 357. You seem new. I don't remember that one. Double A Day. Let's see. Honda Jeff. What's up, buddy? Radioactive. How you doing, man?
That would be funny if we did a live stream and just let him chat it up in the chats. Not even went live, just let him chat.
Hey, there's Zach. What's going on? He says no work tomorrow.
Heck
There's Brian
yeah.
Koshner. What's going on, Brian?
All right, I do not have work tomorrow
Hey,
because
Zigzag. How you doing, man?
I still have no semi truck to drive because of the mishap I had on Friday.
What's going on? Local 24, welcome to the show. James RC, Bruce Stevens, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Heck yeah.
What would be a dick move? Double A said that would be a dick move, Jason.
It would be
Zach said,
funny.
can't they? Zach said, can't they just patch that tank?
No, they can't. It's it's a pretty significant hole. And it would take a lot longer because you would have to drain all the fumes out of the tank, all the leftover fuel out of the tank, have to find somebody to weld it. It'd be much quicker just to throw on a new used tank.
Curtis D, welcome to the show. He said, hello, everyone. Jason, did you get a package yet from Zigzag?
I think he's talking about that one. I'm working on the chassis for it as we speak. I've already opened it and started tinkering with it and put some stuff on it. But yeah, so freaking stinking sweet. It's
Got like
awesome.
8 inches of snow over here, and it's that concrete snow. I mean, it's like so wet that it's like you can just grab it and make it like a rock.
Yeah. I need to get a beverage.
Stone Jim time again. Yeah, I can go for
that. So it has come to my attention that we have a new person in our community, and he's actually the son of one of my best friends that I used to work with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was watching one of Tony's videos
Tyler
the other day.
Lynch. Welcome to the show, Tyler.
Oh, that's him.
What's going on, Nays?
Yeah, he was watching one of Tony's videos, and happened to be in there, or I was mentioned or something, and he finally put two and two together, and he goes to his dad. He's like, "Hey, is this who I think it is? Is this the guy we used to go to his mom's house all the time on the lake for the 4th of July and all this stuff?" And my buddy Chuck is like, "Yep, that's him."
What's going on, Gucci Skunk? Welcome to the show.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. He's gonna try to get up to reaction not this
Roger
Saturday, not this Thursday, but next Thursday. So that's gonna be really sweet. I'm hoping his dad comes
said,
with him too. So
Roger said, "Hey, y'all, still out plowing the city?" Damn, I just spent about 3.5 hours plowing mine.
yeah, I've been there. I'm so glad. So glad I'm not doing that shit anymore. Oh, I hated plowing snow. It's not like I didn't hate the task of plowing snow. I hated having to do it in like a certain amount of time and being on a schedule and the hours. Because, I mean, grant you, it is smarter to do it during the night hours because then there's no traffic. But, oh, it sucked. I hated it.
So Slush Blaster says, have so many RCs, I can't keep up with the repairs. Had to take a break. It was getting out of control.
That's a good thing because that means you're using them.
Jason's trying to find that out.
Yep.
Slush Blaster said, I move snow for a living. Don't tell me. They said 1:54 p.m. Thursday here.
Wow.
Shout out to Nick at Mofo. Excellent customer service. Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's a fact, man.
Me and Jim just got a shipment of Mofo today.
Turkeys.
Between me and Jim, we have 8 motors in our possession from Mofo.
Well,
technically, I have them in my possession.
And that's just those. I mean, shit. You know how many Mofo motors I've got?
Right.
Double A said, I broke 3 RCs last Sunday. It was a good time. Yeah. If you break one, you're having fun. I can tell you that. Brian said, I like building and running, but not repairing. Yeah, mine kind of sit around for a minute too while I'm waiting to get around to fixing them myself. Honestly, I've got hell, Black Label's been down for like 2 months.
Damn.
Well, because I got to pull that. I had a set of the original Kinetic double barrel shocks, and when you built those, they required pieces from the original stock shocks, so they still had that pivot ball that with the built-in screw that you screw in with the shocks. Well, it gave way in my aluminum axle flush, so I got to drill that bastard out. And they said I procrastinate badly sometimes when it comes to repairs. Slush Blaster said, I have all the extra parts except for the ones I need. Ah, damn it.
Oh, so guys, Jim knows what I did for his birthday.
Well, good. Then you can show him. Outpost RC just said I ordered the blueberry pancakes. Should be here tomorrow.
That was the whole reason why I had to tell Jim.
Well, you didn't have to tell him.
That was one of the things I got for him for his birthday. So he goes and tries to order it from Mofo, and he sends Nick a message saying, hey, just about ready to pull the trigger. I'm buying my pancake. And then a little while later, Nick comes back. You didn't buy it yet, did you?
I said I was just getting ready to, and he's like, you can't order it. And I'm like, what? What do you mean I can't order it? He's like, I can't tell you why, but you can't order it. I was like, okay.
So yeah, I talked to Jim shortly after that, and Jim's like, there's something fishy going on. I'm like, oh yeah? Why? I just went to try to order my freaking pancake from Mofo, and he said I couldn't order it. So then I'm like, fuck. I'm like, yeah, maybe there's something going on. And Jim's like, oh, I bet you he's sending it out to get engraved. I'm like, yeah, that could be.
I thought maybe he'd put number 9 on it for me. Let's see, I missed a couple of...
But long story short, I ended up telling him. So anyway, last night, talking to Jim, I built his birthday present.
Uncle Jesse's truck.
Heck yeah.
Slush Blaster said, "Yo, I heard Proline came out with shocks." Yep, they do have some shocks for the 24.
Yep.
They look probably shot at stock length. I don't know. I'm not sure how long they are. They're not like double barrel or long travel.
Yep. So that is Uncle Jesse's truck. It's freaking sweet. Love it.
Zigzag said he got his Revenge of the Pancake and the Muse Ripper style chassis. Starting to see how it's gonna go, how it's gonna work. What's a good small aftermarket receiver and transmitter setup?
Oh,
Well,
that freaking mini Fury or not Fly Sky, that mini micro Fly Sky.
I get these off Amazon. It's the FS2A 4-channel. You will have to solder the you can see, well, here, maybe I can show you that white. You can see that the pins are not soldered to the board. So you'll have to solder them to the board, but they work perfect with the FlySky GT5. And
Yep.
I have a few of them here.
And that goes very well with the Fury Tech Lizard. Yep. Although you guys all know the situation with the Fury Techs. Some of them have been known to have some problems.
Yeah. Honda Jeff snapped his body hinge. Oh.
I think yeah, the last Lizard Pro that I bought, I actually did go into it and update the firmware or whatever. And I just used I think it was either the 1.7 or the 1.9. I can't remember which one it was, but I haven't had a single issue. So, and that's the one I'm running in my white Bronco diecast that I built.
Unknown RC said, "Hey y'all, what's up, Unknown?"
Some
Zach,
of the
I can send you some with that receiver.
Yeah, some of the lizards have firmware problems. Yeah, they just start acting up. Different issues. Some people are having throttle control problems. Yeah, it's just with the framware. I can't say that word. Firm.
Like
Firmware.
Firm titties.
Firm. Yeah, nice and firm.
Brian Koshner said, "When is your birthday, Jim?" February. Coming up here, February 21st. Sweet truck, Chris said. Thank you. Uh-oh. What happened?
I don't know.
Computers and me, man.
Osborne, what's up, man?
James said, "Very nice looking." Good, Jason. Slick build, Jason. Local 24. Slush Blaster. Who's running the Pro Lines? What's the word? Are you talking like the Pro Line trenchers? The word is good. I love them, man.
All right, now comes the hard part.
That's what I've been running on this truck. This is Ghost Reborn. This is my resurrection.
I'll just put that aside.
And it's got the trenchers on there. Get a little light on that. These are those DJ Crawler rims. I'm loving it. They work great, man. FA2A 512. I don't know what that is. Not sure the Proline shocks have shipped. Yeah, I don't know either. They're coming. That's all. Slush. I got 3 Fury Tech ESCs. What's the problem? Oh, just sometimes they have issues, man. I'm of the opinion that maybe they might like program in some glitches for Mofo's motors.
Yeah. That'd be pretty shitty if that's what they were doing.
Zigzag said he's going to put on one of the digiboards in. Those are cool. Osborne RC. Hey, man, welcome to the show. He said, what's good? Y'all, Jason, Jim? Bruce said, that's a nice rig. Yeah, Brian Koshner's birthday is on the 24th.
Oh, yeah.
Zigzag said he's going to have to flip the skid on that Muse Racing. Damn, chat jumped. I'm trying to find where I was.
Okay. Got something for me.
124th big bore shocks. Yep, that's what they said. Osborne said, Jason had some car trouble. We'll send out next weekend. Slush Blaster said, that looks more than capable, Jim. Yes, it's a bad motherfucker right there. I love that truck. It's carbon fiber, like the $12 Power Hobby carbon fiber rails. And then I made a custom battery tray up here with shock mounts and whatnot. And then it's got it's all styrene. And there's a piece that comes back, holds my electronics over top of the motor. And then Tinker Time cage to go with my Tinker Time body and my Tinker Time mag mount sliders. Got a Torque Beast in there. Double barrels in the rear. These are those actual, those original double barrels. And then Mofo oil fields in the front. Got a Black Label servo, brass steering link, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's got what, 4 tires flex, 4 stock deadbolt tires. I love it. Brian, just got a nice OGRC aluminum flat skid today. Oh, wow. I didn't know they had them. Gonna have to check. Did you get that pic I sent you, Jim, of what I got for Jason? I haven't seen it, man. I will have to check, but you know me, I'm not messing with my phone.
What'd you get me?
Slush Blaster. Jim, I never see your rigs running. You got a home course. Yeah, actually, I've got a rock pile right here. And then I've got some foam courses in the basement. But actually, I took them over to a buddy of mine. We've been doing Saturday night crawl over there. Big Guy Mini Crawlers. Welcome to the show. What do you know about flabbergasted stuffers? I don't know anything because I haven't got them. Do some running on your rocks, somebody said. I just skipped off.
I think that was anytime or anything.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Uncle Lee? Full gear.
Hell yeah. What's up, man?
Osborne said you're going to get the maiden crawl on the new motor, Jason.
I don't know. That's up to Jim. Well, no, because if you're talking about the pancake, no, I won't be.
Zach says, anyone have good ideas for a baby boy? My girlfriend and I can't decide. We're leaving to when we see him, I think.
Oh, for a name?
I guess. I guess that's what he's saying. Anybody have a good idea for a baby boy?
Well, name? I mean, I'm a big fan of the name Jason, so.
I don't know. James is always a really good standby. My favorite name is Eric. It always has been. all the guys I ever met that were named Eric were cool motherfuckers. So. Osborne said, not going to say you have to wait. All right. Autocorrect. Oh. Oh, okay. He didn't say flabbergasted stuffers. The autocorrect did it. Crazy. Well, welcome to the show, big guy.
That's awesome.
Brian said Brian's a great name. It is.
It is.
Or maybe Ozzy. Seems how we have an Osborne in the house. Osborne said, I switched the motor out in the Gladiator and you get to crawl it before I will.
Ooh, nice.
Brian said SCX-24 has a nice ring to it for boys. And Double A like said the thing that we all should have been saying. Congratulations, Zach. Uncle Lee says, name the boy Terminus. I was going to do that, but I had daughters instead. Like Terminator? Roger said, name him Bucky.
Bucky.
Zach said, thanks. SCX-24 is a little too long for me. Well, we do have a stubby Jeep.
Ha! Name him Axial.
Or Icon.
I actually before we
Zach
came up
Jr.
before we came up with Toby, we were strongly going to name him Zane. Yeah, I was a big fan of that name. Because then if he plays football, you can just have Big Z put on the back of his jersey.
Osborne said, Ozzy's been my nickname for a long time because of the last name, but it's spelled different. Zigzag said, Jason, did you use the links the body came with?
No, I didn't have to. Because I had already had JLU, C10, and Deadbolt links on this chassis, and it's going to line up perfectly. So yeah.
THC Urban Gardener is live. YouTube has a new form of censorship. It's a dab in a bowl. For Stone Gym Town, yeah. Let's see. Uncle Lee had a pit bull that he had named Terminus. Wow. Brian said Logan after Logan's Run, not Wolverine. That would be crazy, man. Logan's Run was like my favorite movie when I was like 5 or 6 when it came out. That was just really cool. Most of you probably never heard of it. It was a futuristic movie about the world had ended and there were populations in these domed cities that survived. pretty in-depth. Slush Blaster tried to cheap out on tires this year in California snow country, expecting dry winter. Wrong year for that. Just bought KO2s today. They're $1,400.
Oh shit.
Zach said, I've been wanting a junior, but the girlfriend will not go with it. Osborne said, now I just need to name my trucks. Brian said, reminds me of Raising Arizona. Big guy said, Super Bowl predictions.
Predictions.
Oh, okay. I don't even know who's playing, so. Brian, we're just calling him Junior for now. Uncle Lee said, Logan's Run was where they killed you at 35 years old, if I remember that. You are correct, Uncle Lee. I can't remember what that was called, but yeah. Matt Harris, welcome to the show, brother. Nate says, I vaguely remember that one. Yeah. There was a TV show that followed down the road, like a couple of years after they ran this TV show of Logan's Run for a minute. Anyone watch CCXRC's latest video featuring our very own Jason? Yes, we did. Bruce watched it. That was Bruce that brought that up, by the way. Learned a lot. New Axio 24 scale 4-wheel steel rig is decently priced, Slush Blaster said. Yep. Wolf Tracks RC says, good morning. Good morning to you, my friend. Cole Fulkerson. Hey guys, just got my second 24. Have you built an Endura buggy? Just got the Gladiator. Oh, I have built an Endura buggy and just got the Gladiator. Love you guys. Hey, we love you too, Cole. Thanks for joining. That's cool. I lost my place. Oh, Osborne's got to. Oh, he's got to go check out Urban. Yep. Bulgier said, Logan's Run and Space Invaders on the Atari. Yeah, that's some memories there, brother. Anything $3.99. Zach says, we're just calling him Junior idea, Brian. I may just have to use that when it comes time. Roger watched. For now. Zach said, Junkyard Custom, what's going on, Shane? He said, what up, guys?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Nate said, then I'm afraid it's too late for you, Cole. Oh, no. I've been dabbed. That's a great thing about dabs. Just do that quick pull away and it sticks to the other thing. Cole said, oh, it's an addiction. I'm here for the remainder. Roger says, watch Tony. He poked fun of dollhouse courses. Jeff Brown says, yo, what's up, Jeff? Welcome to the show, brother. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. And then what? Stone Gin time again. I've been busy all day working on my room here. I got it all reworked. Got my other bench all clean, organized. Bruce says it was a great interview. Yeah, it was. Tony did a good job.
I just wish I wasn't so distracted with my little ones.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. I think Jason was a little distracted. Took the words from my mouth. What is Jason working on?
I am working on the Endura Defender 90 body.
Oh yeah, that's right. That thing is very cool. I mean, it is. He's got the MN99S that I sent over there, and they're identical. I mean, every little rivet, everything, except for one little screw up. Slush Blaster said, "We still posting viewer rigs on upper left?"
Yes, post away, please. The more he gets, the more chances there are of him doing a review video.
Oh, no. Bruce Stevens, I tore my rig apart, rebuilt it again for the 8th time. I love tinkering with it, and I'm worried about stripping stuff out. Yeah, Bruce, those holes kind of got to be getting wallered out by now, don't they? We need to get you something else to put a screw into. That's what she said. Wolf Track said, I want to see a Twilight Crawl, glow in the dark and LED. Like, do you mean on Jason's course or?
I do have the ability of doing that.
Rhonda Annabelle. Hi, Jason.
That is my cousin.
What's going on, Rhonda? Welcome to the show. Cole Fulkerson said, oh, sweet. Is that new?
This? Yes. It came from Zigzag.
That would be Zevin in the chats there. And once again, thank you, Zevin. Oh, Brian said, I want you to go on a Twilight Crawl. Is he asking you out on a date?
Oh, how nice.
Jeff Walters, welcome to the show, brother.
I'm free tomorrow night.
He said, evening, Jason. Evening, Jim. No, you're not. We got a live stream, damn it. Oh, no, tomorrow's Thursday.
Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday.
I'm screwed up. Jeff said hello, or he said, evening, Jason. Evening, Jim. Hello,
What's
everyone.
up?
Double A said, Jim, did you get a new phone or camera? No, I did not.
It is pretty super clear right now.
Well, see, wow. I think the deal is this right here. You want me to go back to the other? Is that more like it? See, is that more like it? Or you like it like this?
I like it like that. Yeah.
You know what the difference is?
Yeah.
Notebook paper.
Oh, yeah.
I just hang it over the lamp, and it mutes the light. Now you can see my glasses. Hell, you can see my scruff. Oh shit. I'm getting old. Let's see. What are we? All about the lighting, RC Remedy said. Yeah, I guess it is, really. Edge of Texas, welcome to the show. He said, what's up, y'all?
What up? Okay. So this is where I'm having issues because there was no instructions. Oh, wait. I got one more piece to put on.
No diffuser, just a piece of paper.
Yeah, but they send me these metal posts.
Just a redneck lighting.
And
actually, it'd be more like hillbilly because hillbillies are from Michigan. That's where
I suppose I could look them up on the internet, but
Michigan dirt farmer is what a hillbilly is.
But I thought these were posts to screw into the body to then have go into the body post mounts in the chassis. But
Hey, we
the
can't see
thread,
you.
oh, ha.
It dawned on me that you were actually showing us something. I'm like, I'm just staring at me. I'm not learning a damn thing.
But anyway, so it comes with these posts, and I thought this was supposed to screw into these posts here, and
Uh-huh.
then this would slide into the posts in the ESC tray.
Right.
But this threaded portion is too small. It just falls right out.
That's what she said.
Um, so that's not going to work. And
Zigzag
then,
said it did not come with any at all.
yeah, that's kind of what I figured. And then, so it gives me these other ones that are hexed,
So
and
they're cursed.
those thread in. But if I use these and those, it'll be way too tall to use as a body mount. Um, so yeah, I think I'm going to
Hey,
resort to my way of mounting the body, and I'm just going to use magnets.
let's ask the chat. Does anybody know? Is there a video out by Enjora on how to do that? Because they didn't send any instructions or anything.
No,
Jeff Walter said, try computer PCB standoffs. It's a little bigger screw. I don't think that's going to happen, Jeff, because I bet he don't have any. And he's
no,
going to do it tonight.
yeah,
I know Jason. He is
yep,
not waiting.
no. That is a big negative, not waiting.
We've been like 2 a.m. He's working on something, runs into a wall. And I'm like, well, how about this and then that? And I've got one of these and I can send you. And he's like, yeah, that's a good idea. And like 10 minutes later, he's got another thing going. He's like, no, not wait. 1 out of 1,000 RC parts have instruction. Very rare indeed, Brian.
Yeah.
Jeff Walter, find them out of old PC's motherboards. Okay. Do you have old PC motherboard?
I do not.
Thank you, Jeff. But we're out of luck. Jason's just not that big of a geek.
No.
Slush Blaster said, strongest front inner axles. I put them all to the test. What's your favorite? Mofo.
Yeah.
The Mofo CVDs, the spring steel. Yeah.
Yep. I would have to agree.
Big guy says favorite SCX 24.
Bronco.
Deadbolt. Although I love my Bronco, but Deadbolt for me. Yeah. VMP
Well,
Speed, welcome to the show, Vince. How you doing, brother?
well, then I'm just gonna keep this white truck, Jim.
Hey, he said, what's your favorite? That's favorite SCX 24. Favorite SCX 24. I mean, I assume he means stock. You did too. You said Bronco. VMP Speed said, hello guys. Wolf, I need a big favor. Can you send J address to Messenger? I must have wrote it down wrong. Package came back. Shit. Okay, yes, I will get with you again, man. Yeah, Brian agrees. The Mofo Spring Steel CVDs. Yep. And he says the JLU is his favorite. Jeff Brown, RC companies realize no one reads the instructions, so why pay to print them? That's probably true.
Yeah.
Although I always read my instructions, but I'm super nerd. Nath said Deadbolt C10 is his favorite. Vince said, hello, everyone. Super sleepy today. Was a long day. Well, now you can relax with us, man.
Hell yeah.
Zigzag said, I've been trying a bit of buying spree. I have an Enduro 24 coming. Can they handle 2S? Yes.
Yes.
Anybody else have much experience or info? Got it for $78 on Amazon.
Ooh, that's a good deal.
Yeah, and there is upgrade parts out there.
Yeah, Power Hobby has a butt ton of them, and Jeff from Reaction carries them in stock.
Double A says, never would have guessed that. Brian, everyone's favorite is usually their first SCX 24. Yeah, and that Deadbolt was mine. Slush Blasters. Run my Rock Racer 9,000 KD. It's sensitive though. It's just so sensitive.
That's sensitive.
Yes. Shit. Hang on. I need to write this down.
It's very sensitive.
Uh-oh. I've lost my log.
Did you just say you lost your log?
Yeah.
Was it a very big log?
It was this log. I got to write down the start date. Captain's log. Start date. What is today's date? 25th or something?
25th. Yeah, right on the money.
All right. So, yeah. Okay. Send Vince. Jason's address. This is in code. Nobody else could read that if you tried. Matt Harris, Jim, do you have a Mofo's aluminum mount that bring the big block at the top? My Magfire has the rear links hit the motor. I don't. I have the big block plate mount. It's just a heavier plate. But you can use that aluminum mount that he has on the site. It says right on there that you can. It's kind of like, you know, the forward mount for the rest of the motors. And that'll probably solve your problem. Jeff Brown said, I own a hobby shop. Trust me, they don't read them. So I'm like the only guy that ever read the instructions, I guess, which wouldn't be unusual for me to be the complete oddball. Double A Day, my favorite is the Tan Gladiator. Ah, Ryan said, buying spree, don't ask. Do tell. I'd love to see Brian's buying spree. Wouldn't y'all? Love to see that list. I've got my list right here. I just like went on a buying spree too. What happened? Something in these stars aligned because I did not mean to do this and it happened anyway. It's all Jason's fault. Because I was going to order that motor and then he admitted, he's like, well, I got it for you. And I was like, oh, well, that frees up a little bit of cash. And well, I spent a whole lot more than a little. Vince said, man, I really enjoy the show, Beard. Keeps pushing them sexy builds out.
Hell yeah.
Big Guy said, I work at a Ford dealer, and all the aftermarket parts Ford sells come with QR codes to scan to get the instructions to save on cost. Now, that would be a great idea.
Yeah.
They would do that. JD said, I want to cut back on buying, but it never happened. Yep, I did. I cut back for several months, and this is what happened.
I have not cut back. It's a problem. Hi, my name is Jason, and I have a problem.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to RC.
I ended up getting those the RC 4-wheel drive, the bigger boggers. I got some orange wheel rings, brass inner rings to go with the UPWs that I got, plus 6 hubs for those, the brass. Front and rear axle housings, aluminum ones, set of bearings, diff gears, 30% in stock. Front and rear axle shafts, the CVDs.
Hey Jim, you
This
want to
is my
try
mofo work.
sending? You want to try sending Double A the link? I sent it to him and it's not working for him.
Okay, I will attempt to do that. Just let me finish my list. I got links. I got Gladiator rear, Deadbolt rear, and C10 front, 4-link. A Lizard Pro to go with that Blueberry. He got me. Double barrel shocks. Oh, Mofo's got those 42 millimeter long travel oil shocks out. Brass steering link, brass best servo mount ever, brass skid, and an aluminum transmission.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
You know, let's see. Yeah, that's it. Nate said, "Got to fix the old broken toys before breaking any more new ones." Yeah, that's what this is. Parts. Let's see, where did I leave? Okay, they're great. Caught up. Wolf Tracks. Hi, Jason. Wolf Tracks RC said.
What up, man?
Brian Koshner, late nights plus Stone Gym time again equals me saying fuck it and get what I want. Yeah, that's what happened. I see. I rationalized it as well. This is my birthday coming up, so I could get myself a little done. And I was already getting a little something, so a little something and a little something added up to a bunch of something. Wolf Tracks RC. His name was Robert Polson. His name was Robert Polson.
A little something ended up being a lot of something. That was awesome.
Vince said, "Hi, my name is Vince. I am also addicted to buy RC parts and so happy we have RCAAA." Hell yeah. My name is Aaron. I have an RC addiction. Hello, Vince. Hello, Aaron. Let's see. VMB Speed said, "Brian Koshner, hello, buddy. The addiction is real." Hello, my name is Matt. I'm addicted to RC. Wolf Tracks. What you wrenching on?
I am building, well, it's 95% built. I'm not putting the headlight lenses in it yet because I have to run lights. But I'm working on the Endura Defender 90 body, the 1/18 scale Endura body. Yep. And I am sad to say, I no longer have Old Blue because Uncle Jesse's truck needed parts, and Uncle Jesse's truck is a far better truck than Old Blue.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's all about sacrifice
for me.
Freaking Jim. God, can't believe this guy freaking taking all my trucks. God.
Damn, did he? Didn't know you said that, did you, out loud?
Oh, shoot. Oh, I forgot I'm live.
Double A said, "I prefer RC 4-wheel drive Pro X's." I hear you, Double A, and I've got them, but I didn't have the bigger boggers, and I never got around to getting them all this time. So I've wanted them since they came out. I saw them. Nick's got like 15 different tires on his site.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If you're looking for some 1.2 bricks or the 1.2 crushers, he's got those too. A couple others. CC Hand is the devil, Brian said. Yeah, they got some nice stuff. Double A said, "So is Fool's Ball. It's the devil." Fool's Ball?
Foosball.
This said fool's ball.
Foosball. It's the devil.
Jason needs a monthly Motormax truck subscription at this build rate. I wonder if you can do that. General Decker, welcome to the show. I don't know that I've seen you here before. Hi, I am Decker. I'm a newbie who just got hooked with 2 SCX 24s and incoming TRX4. Order from eBay, on hold due to New Year's withdrawal. Oh, yeah. Well, welcome to
Chinese
the
New
show,
Year.
General Decker. I'm glad you're joining us. We do a lot of crazy different builds and try to get as much information out there as we can to you. Definitely recommend going back on episodes and seeing what we talked about, what's out there. What Jason has a lot of instructional videos and just a lot of cool cruising videos around the track there. Bruce said the addiction freaking sucks. I'm almost ready to break out the knee pads and get a new. I don't think you're gonna have to just resort to that, man. I'm sure the community can help you out. RC Remedy, one of us, Decker, one of us. Oh yeah, there you go. Learning lots from the community. Thank you all. You are very welcome. Ask anything, ask any question you need to know. If I don't know, Jason don't know, somebody in the chat will know for sure.
Yep.
We usually sort it out. Brian said, sell them now, Decker, and run. Save yourself. You're slaying me, Brian. Wolf Track said, Rock Wolf, do you know who makes a cab over military transport looks like a MASH unit?
MASH unit?
Is that new, oh, fuck. I'm drawing a blank.
If I had to guess, it would be... Oh, what's that freaking brand that always makes all those military vehicles?
Well, WPL does a lot of them.
No, there's
But
another
that's
one.
16.
I think there's another one.
Nate said, it's clearly too late for him, Brian. Brian said, you'll have 30 rigs within a year, Decker.
I started
Now
back
I'm
into
thinking
this
of,
hobby. I started this hobby probably a good year and a half ago. And I'm probably going to end up with more than 40 by the time I hit 40 this September. So yeah, I currently have 32 of them.
Double A said, did you guys see upper left short video with the LMT before it broke? I haven't seen that one yet.
No, I haven't seen
Double A
that either.
said the FMS T-Hunter. Maybe that's the cab over he's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, Cross RC makes all the military type crawlers, Brian.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Thank you, Brian. See, told you we get the answer eventually.
Yeah. Oh, Radioactive put it up there too.
Yep. Wolf Tracks. I can't locate this truck 4x4 single axle. Yeah. What was that one? Oh, the FMS T-Hunter. Is that new?
I think that's the new one. Yeah. The Mercedes
the
like
Unimog.
cab over looking thing.
The Unimog. Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that the one I'm thinking of? V&B said, I got 45 from my first collection. I need to show off.
Nah. Oh, does he want to jump on then? Is that what he's saying?
I'm not sure. Edge of Texas said, speaking of the T-Hunter, it's Hobby Plus brand, by the way, but Torque Beast bolts right up. Okay,
Ooh,
cool.
Nice. Oh, Jeff wants to jump on too?
welcome to the show, Troy Posty. Yep, Jeff wants to jump on. Double A Day said, "Where's my link?" Wolf Track said, "Great, that's the stuff." Cheers.
Oh yeah, Jim, you're supposed to send it to him.
Oh, to
Double A.
Double A. Okay. Yeah, I got sidetracked. All right. Well, I won't be able to pay attention to the chat, but I will be back. Hopefully, if this doesn't go wrong. We'll see. Oh, you guys are still in the background. I can hear you.
Yeah, you're still moving around too.
Am I? Uh-oh. So you can see me, but I can't see you.
Yep.
Double A, do I have you on Messenger or is it?
I think it's Instagram.
Well, actually, I have his phone number, so I could send it to him that way too.
Oh yeah, that probably works.
So I have to go here and go there. And oh,
Jeff Brown in the house. Bam. What up?
Yo.
what's going on, Jeff? How you doing, bro? I'm looking for you, Double A.
Damn, this body's being a freaking pain in the ass.
Did you see Endura announced a new servo?
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They kind of marketed for the TRX4M, but it will fit obviously the SCX24, but it seems like it's stepping up to NSDRC strength level.
Ooh. So it's going to be a little bit chubbier.
I don't know. The NSDRC seems to fit in all the Emax mounts. So.
Oh, does it? Okay.
But yeah, it was rated at it's high voltage like the NSDRC, and at 8.4 volts it was 153 ounces.
Holy shit.
The NSDRC is rated at 165. So. And then there was they had a picture of the servo in the TRX4M, but there was something in the truck that they didn't mention, but you can blatantly see it is new shocks coming.
Nice.
And I'll be getting all of Tony's TRX4M stuff soon too.
Sweet.
That servo, according to Endura's website, says $40. Kochner was asking.
Send it to you in Instagram there, Double A.
Yeah, Endura posted it on Instagram also a little bit ago.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, I was telling Double A that I had sent him the link.
Yeah, I know, Jim.
Yep. Double A said I texted you. Yep. Unfortunately, it kind of doesn't work that way, but I think I got it to you. Let me know. B&B Speed. Thank you again, Vince. He said, press them likes, everyone. Likes, it's your own channel.
Now that $40 cost, I don't know if that's like on the Endura site plus shipping. So we'll see where it all shakes out. But either way, it's going to be a good deal.
Heck yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. There he is. Bam.
Bam.
Are you kidding me? What is
Bam, bam. Thank you, man.
Yeah, you got it to me. You said it right, the same as Jim did, Jason. I just didn't copy and put, paste it on my search.
Oh, gotcha.
So I sent the link over to you, Vince.
I'm trying to find instructions on the install of this body.
So those posts that you had, Jason, could you cut those down in half and and shorten them?
Well, the hexed ones,
Yeah, that's the ones I'm talking about.
they are threaded on both ends, and
So I wanted to thread it all the way through.
the ones that the rounded ones thread right. Yeah, I have no idea what these are for. No idea.
I'm already having AX24 parts ship.
They came available already, huh?
Yeah, some of the upgrades.
Nice. Yeah, because some of that stuff's supposed to be compatible with the CX24s.
Yeah, some of them, yeah. Of course, it looks like they had lost my order again, but whatever.
What you got there, Jim?
That's a Mofo prototype chassis with that flat
Something
skid.
new or something old?
Oh, well, this is the one Brian put the shit, what was
The
the name
Betty?
of that box?
Was it the Better Betty?
I can't remember if it was the Betty or if it was the other one, the one that looked like the Betty. That silver, the one he did the airplane.
Oh, the Element
scheme
body?
on. Yeah. Can't remember if it was which one. He'll tell us in a second. Brian said he sleeps with his shift servo on the pillow next to him. Betty, it was the Betty who used this chest. Yeah, it's a Mofo 3D printed prototype that he did. I've been turning it through my mind what I'm going to do with it here recently. That's why it's sitting here. Troy Posty. Oh, and I meant to say hi, Troy. I don't know if I said it earlier.
Go.
My only problem is getting it to New Zealand. Living down under sucks, Troy says. Yeah,
Finally, officially got the K10 out last on Sunday and crawled it. It did amazing. Besides the fact that it's still stock electronics, I'm gonna upgrade all that stuff. I have everything. I just haven't done it yet. But with the Vitavon axle housings and stuff like that, it did just killer.
Hell yeah.
Magnets.
Got the 4Ms out, TRX 4Ms out. Dustin and I, and there was a older gentleman there with his grandson there, and he was cruising around with his little 4M, and then said, "Hey, I know this guy named Jason. And he's got this game that he likes to play called Follow the Leader." So we played Follow the Leader and Back of the Line.
What's up, Tony? CCXRC in the house. Trying to mess with Jeff via text message. He said, "What's up, guys?"
The little guy, he had a great time.
Hell yeah.
Tony broke the stream. Right.
Oh, reaction Jeff gone.
It says he's still there. Yeah, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
I had to check my messages, text messages, since Tony was bugging.
Jiminy thinking crickets. Even on Enjora's website, there's no instructions.
The Chinese are not very good at instructions.
Or fire drills.
Fire drills.
Ouch.
Like all these U.S. companies, you know, a lot of the U.S. companies, you know, the stuff that's made overseas, they have to write their own instruction manuals. They have like people dedicated to it.
You'd think with multiple generations growing up on Lego now that they'd be giving instructions out.
You'd think, but
Lego has really good instructions.
Awesome.
Yeah, they do.
You pretty much can't mess up.
Oh, you can still mess up if you're not
if you
paying
can't
close
figure out
attention.
Legos.
What was that, Jeff?
I said if you can't figure out Legos, but I know the big kits and stuff. So
Well, they got some stuff that's pretty technical now. The 18 and over kits. Just got done building one here last weekend.
The AT-AT Walker.
Yes, sir.
Brian said knockoff Lego has really bad instructions though.
Damn, I don't know.
Be like Mega Blocks or something like that. I found like 3 or 4 sets one time. It was all like some, you know, Lego aftermarket, you know, copycat. And it was all military. There was like tanks and attack helicopters. And everybody had M16s.
but
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah, nowadays you can go online and get whole SEAL teams with, you know, everything.
Well, there's guys that
guarantee you-
make their
Lego
own
guys.
custom builds and then sell the instructions for it.
I guarantee
Yeah,
you,
yeah, well,
Lego
you-
writes their own instructions.
You can get whole like you know, like they look like Lego, but they're perfect, but they're, you know, whole SEAL teams and Ranger teams and everything else. But when I got this, it was probably like 25 years ago or something before all that. Joined CCXRC this afternoon, filled my cart, but had to leave a question for you, Tony. My location is New Zealand, hoping it won't cause issues. This was Troy Posty put in there. Brian said, you can fuck up a Lego build if you get distracted, that's for sure. Yeah, distracted, he says. I don't have any idea what he could mean. Jeff Walter, love those Technic Lego. Did a big tow truck one. Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. Don't you have that one, Jason? Big tow truck Lego?
If it's the one I'm thinking of, that damn thing, if you were to find I've seen them still being sold on Amazon for like $3,000.
Have you guys seen the big D11 Caterpillar that they've got?
No,
it's Lego. It's $800.
damn.
It's motorized and everything.
Troy Posty Lego, all fun until you stand on some.
Oh yeah, ain't that the?
I remember being a kid and walking across, like having to walk across my Lego, and it was like the equivalent of walking on glass when you were a kid. Tony said, Troy, I'll have to go find out how to add New Zealand. Excellent. That's really cool, Tony. Brian said those Technics cranes look awesome. Yeah, I bet Uncle Lee might be interested in those. Jeff Walter said he got the Johnny 5 knockoff and the parts fit bad. That would be cool, though. It'd be cool if Lego did a Johnny 5.
Yeah.
Johnny 5.
Johnny 5 is alive.
Ah,
Sorry.
Brian said, adult Lego was my addiction before RC. That shit is expensive as RC, those big kits.
I think it's
Yeah.
more expensive.
I think
Adult
it's more
Lego
expensive, too.
and big kit. So like I'm picturing like, you know, like a full anatomically correct Pam Anderson or something, or he said
Well,
adult
Jim,
Lego.
that AT-AT that I just got done building, if I would have paid full price for it, I didn't. It was $850.
Damn.
They're not cheap, not those big kids.
Cardboard
Uh-oh.
Crawlers, welcome to the show. He said, suck it. No.
You're glitching there, Jason. There, you were there for a moment.
Brian
Yeah,
said
you-
adult in price. Yeah, I know. I had to mess with you though, man. You said adult.
That sucks.
Nate said, stepping on Lego makes firewalking seem like a walk in the park.
I got a huge mess on the floor now.
Bruce said, try walking on a 4-sided D&D dice. Yeah, they're 3-sided pyramids.
Or jacks. The rubber
Oh.
ball.
Yeah.
Them were the worst. That is the absolute worst as far as I'm
Yeah.
concerned.
Yeah.
Besides a thumbtack.
Yeah, thumbtacks.
Who here in the chat? Who here in the chat did the thumbtack freaking thing on the teacher's chair?
It was your buddy's chair, not the teacher.
I did it to the teacher.
Did you get caught?
Nope.
JD said, my daughter and her boyfriend bought the Paul Walker car from Fast and Furious and some other cars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Is
what
that
they got
like
the new
die
Fast
cast?
and Furious cars.
No, Lego.
Vince opened up, he said on a different note, he opened up the no prep new 16th scale low C drag car, 1970 Chevy.
Nice.
Yeah, Chevelle.
I have no idea why they released that.
Cardboard just posted his 400th video. Hey, congratulations, bro.
Oh yeah. I have no idea what I'm at. I think I'm south of that a little bit.
Well, if you include your your videos, your video reminders, you're probably at like 2,000.
They said jacks are basically caltrops.
Well, what do you call them?
Caltrops.
Not sure what that
Caltrops
is.
are what you drop. You like you would drop behind you to stop pursuers.
Oh, okay. I
They-
got you. Low tires.
He knows
and
what
stuff
they are
like
because
that.
he plays Dungeons and Dragons.
That's also like what they drop the blow tires and stuff like that too.
Yeah, it was carried over to modern day for taking out tires. Yep. JD said he did itching powder in his dad's underwear.
Ouch.
That might be a good way to get your ass beat. Would have been a good way for me to get my ass beat, I guarantee you. Being the only child, it's not like you can blame it on anybody. You're just hit.
My dad was working nights and we were all outside playing, and the neighbor guy, I think he'd probably had a few. And he asked me, where's your dad's bedroom at? And I told him. He snuck in there and stuck a banana in my dad's ear. My dad chased him out of the house. He was stark naked. Oh shit! I was running for my life after that one, but I didn't. He didn't know that I was. I told him where the bedroom was at.
Right.
You West Coasters are crazy, man. Then again, maybe it's that West Coast attitude out there that allows that, because here you might get shot for sure.
Good old YouTube. I love it.
Matt asked, how's the snow, Zach? Oh, he's talking to Cardboard Crawlers. Okay. He said, we've had heavy east wind for about 5 days now, so it is quite variable out there, sketchy in spots. Still white, though. Wolf Track said his classmate in high school took the teacher's car for a joyride.
Oh, geez.
General Decker said he's got that body, Jason. We need a cage for them.
Yes, I will
Or a
be
roof
working
rack.
on that.
Bruce Stevens said clear wrap in the doorway at eye level.
Hey, there's one of my videos. That's cool.
Oh, here's the problem.
But
So the Horizon order I placed, there's 3 boxes. I got one of them today.
oh damn.
But I should have those AX10 part or AX. I keep saying AX10, AX24, which includes the front knuckle weights that fit the SCX24.
Nice.
So did you have those tires in the Super Swampers? The Pro
Line ones?
Yeah, the TSL. Yeah, I have those.
Okay. Did you have, what is it, the Baja Pro X they have coming too?
No, but as I was looking for my other package, I'm poking around Horizon's dealer page and it shows them available. So now I need to invent an order so I get those for the weekend. So
Did you get the trenchers?
What?
The trenchers?
Yeah, that's where I got these.
No, I have the trenchers. They're no, the Baja Pro X's from Pro Line.
Gotcha.
Okay, so when you do get the Pro X, hold a set for me.
Yeah.
You said you have the TSL in the Pro Line?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might buy 40 sets of those Baja Pro X's. So.
Okay, well, hold one set for me and Jason will come in and get them. But yeah, I'll have to send you that money, Jason, so you can get in there and get those TSL.
Sweet.
What is the outer diameter of those TSLs? Is it the same as the trencher?
I think a lot of these new tires are 58s.
What is the diameter on those trenchers, Jim?
I'll check.
I think they're like 56s or 58s.
Jim's got them right in front of him.
Yeah, I'd say 56, give or take, depending on your rim.
That's about the same as the RC 4-wheel drive tires, I think. Pretty close to it, like the Patagonias and the bigger boggers and the Pro X's.
The Patagonias are definitely 54s or smaller because
okay, they're 54.
It's a class 2 tire for at my shop.
Okay.
Lately we've been contemplating maybe switching the class 2 limit to 56 because that would open up quite a few more tires for class 2.
Definitely.
Man, there's I can't find anything on YouTube either. Fuck.
So Cardboard Crawler says, what is that in front of you, Rock Wolf? Wolf Trek said, Space Ghost with flames.
Proline's website says 2.25 on the trenchers, which is 58. 57, 58.
And VMB said he's really digging the paint job. Well, this is a Tinker Time 3D printed cab. It's got the mag mounts. And this was 3D printed in white. And then I just took black Sharpie to it. I did the flame job. Did the whole inside blacked out. The hood opens. Just slaps on there and away you go. Yeah, that's all Sharpie. Yeah. Silver metallic Sharpie, yellow Sharpie. Love that Sharpie on these 3D printed bodies, man. Works out great. Brian said 57 millimeter. Bruce Stevens, my can is sleeping on my deadbolt. He's not scared anymore. I bet that's his cat.
Yeah, I think it's his cat.
Need to get
Cardboard
over and say
says
hi to him.
about
Yeah.
to mount some 64 millimeter Chiracs. Wow.
Been trying to get a hold of Roll Rodney. He Johnson Reg. He's been pretty busy. That life of retirement must be pretty good. He's running all over up in the mountains, snowmobiling and skiing and having a good time.
Oh,
That's
right.
awesome. Jeff Walters got a question for you. He says about the 24th puller truck. Is there a tire size restriction in the class?
In the end, no, I don't think there's going to be one, but Tony is the end all to that. But from what I've heard, testing at the shop, the bigger the tire, it seems to be better, like more grip.
General Decker said the body posts on the rear will slide into your bumper holes.
That's what she said.
I was hoping somebody picked that one up.
Ooh, that's oh, I can't do that. Damn it.
That's what she said.
Tony got his Mofo Blueberry motor and servo beast today. Yeah. Hell yeah. How do you like it? Probably haven't hooked it up yet.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Hell yeah. Now
Yeah.
I get what they're. Yep. Thank you for that.
That was General Decker. Thank you, General.
Did Spectrum do away with the freaking S150 charger?
Okay. Yeah, they've been talking about tires. Brian said, yeah, they got to be
That's
60.
that little cube charger, isn't it, Jeff?
Be big now. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
My sister has one of those for my nephews. That's
Oh, there
624.
they are. Horizon search engine is a piece of crap because they don't have the terms that they put in their descriptions are all over the place.
Yeah.
Like a majority, like for RC 4-wheel drive 24 scale tires, a majority of them, if you punch in RC4 and 1.0, they come up. Well, that's not all of them, because apparently some of them say 1 inch instead of 1.0. So it's like, wow, who does this crap? Like,
You talk about her with Horizon?
yeah.
Well, you'd think with their site, you could just go 24 scale tires. And,
No, they got
Oh,
different
you would think
types
that,
and
Jim?
different classes, and
You would think that, but their web the ordering side is worse.
Oh, I know. I've ordered off of them and whatnot. And
No, I
it's
meant
just, I
I
steer
meant
clear because of
the
that.
dealer side.
Big guy said he has one of those chargers. It's great.
how's it look sitting on a chassis, Jason?
Good. If I can ever get the damn thing to mount, because now I just used 2 different bumper mounts and lined them up with the back holes on the body, and none of them line up. The
The
holes on the
JLU
body,
won't work?
I don't have one.
You don't have a JLU mount?
No.
What about a Bronco?
I don't have one of them either handy. They're both being used.
Gladiator?
Being used.
Do you have one that you could like look at it and compare it to and see if it, there you go.
Gladiator won't work.
won't work.
Nope. Ooh, actually, it might. Nope. Nope, just a touch too wide.
That's what she said. General Decker, you need 10 arms.
Oh boy.
Bumpers
Settle
for
down,
aftermarket.
Settle down, Tony.
One of my least favorite rules on the RCM CCA rule sheet.
Well, the other problem, Tony, is that like there's literally only like 4 aftermarket bumpers made. Like,
That's true.
Yeah, I ordered a really nice steel bumper from. It's a. I believe it's an RC 4-wheel drive bumper. That it's for their K5 Blazer, and I measured it, and it was the right width for the K10 body on the TRX4. So I ordered it, and then I got it, and I was trying to fit it yesterday, and I would literally like have to take the whole front of the bottom of the front of the body off or trim it in order to make it work. And so I thought, well, maybe if I lowered, use like a rear bumper mount, and even that I would still have to trim the body off in order to. So I'm gonna have to return the bumper. It's not gonna work.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's a really nice bumper too. I'm really disappointed. A lot of that compatibility though between different RC brands isn't the same though.
with us, Jim and Jason. See, now the king of RC doesn't need to be getting all riled up at midnight.
Yeah, it's almost the king's bedtime. He needs to keep it on the level.
Right? Think I might be on to something.
Oh, I'm sure you're on something. It's interesting that the Proline Baja Pro X tires are available because the projected date showed like mid to late February, and now it's like, oh, hey, hello.
Yeah, I want to try the Swampers.
The Proline shocks say March, but
I was really disappointed how short those are.
They'd probably just do that so people don't complain that they're not available.
Is that's on Horizon's the Horizon Hobbies website though?
I don't think that they don't publish the expected arrivals on the main site. since I'm a Horizon dealer, I can see that. So
Yeah.
they give an estimated date, and so that was weird that the tires are in. But hey, that's all good.
I'm thinking of Traxxas's website where it has the dates listed when it's going to be available next.
Got your shirt on today, Jeff.
Oh yeah, Crawler Life. I got to make some more of those, but I need to print them in Reaction Orange. So
Yes, sir.
I still have like those, the yellow and the green and some pink ones, but I didn't have Reaction. I didn't have Reaction RC at the time when I made them. So
Got the Michigan license plate.
Yeah, to do that, have the Crawler Life shirts like that. But if you could get different states, that would be awesome.
well, what's nice about the Michigan plate is that's the older plate from like the 70s and 80s. So
Oregon has one like that too.
So it's real basic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess I could do it for other states, but they just wouldn't look like the actual plate. You know what I mean?
Unless you research the old plates and did it in their color scheme. Like I think Washington was green and white background with dark green letters.
Yeah, well, I buy
Michigan State.
I buy pre-made heat presses, so they're like, I mean, they're pretty cheap, but I need to buy like 80 at a time. So
yeah,
that's all, you know. I don't think I'm going to sell 80 of them to New Mexico.
right.
Not that I would buy one from New Mexico, but for New Mexico.
I understand. Just an example. Jeff, you got a rig that you built lately or that you've been driving that you really like?
Shoot, I'm already retired.
Yeah.
Retired. You don't play with your RCs, you just sell them?
Dude, my shop has exploded so much the last 4 or 5 months. Like,
well, I'm glad that's awesome.
well, like on Sundays when I have 90 trucks, I don't have time to walk away from the counter. I'm a one-man show, so
yeah.
You know.
Tony said the king of RC don't need no stinking rules. Maybe
on my
maybe
Thursday
the
nights I
tires
get
are
36 trucks, so
maybe the tires are 24 scale damage control.
I have one SCX 24 built. It's a deadbolt.
JD said I'll buy 15 for New Mexico. I think he's talking about shirts.
Damn, it must be snowing pretty good outside because the plow trucks are going crazy.
That would be a negative because it's when I checked the radar on my way home at 10, there was zero. There's zero inches of snow the next 24 hours.
Oh, really?
Could be salt trucks because the roads are wet, so like the temperature is dropping, and it could be like black ice in a matter of hours. So
yeah, that's true.
Zach said Jason loves the AX24.
I'm coming around.
Animals of Evolution. Welcome, Dusty. How you doing, brother?
Well, I back ordered 20 of them, Jason. So
Hell yeah.
He said, "What's happening, family?"
When are you supposed to get them, Jeff?
they haven't posted a date.
Somebody was saying something about February 8th. Well, instead of like I heard the 28th first, and now I'm hearing February 8th. So who knows for sure?
Well, I'd really like to know how they got that date since it's not posted.
Right.
But hey, with the parts showing up, you never know.
Right.
I mean, unless they updated it, but yeah, they still don't show an ETA on the dealer side. So, but yeah, definitely with the parts showing up, they're probably not far behind.
Dusty says he's stoked about the AX24.
I mean, 4-wheel steering for $160. How can you beat it?
Yeah. Are you going to have another class for that, Jeff?
Probably.
The boat sides are pretty nice too, with the rock lights built into them.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
There's some good point. I mean, you just have to take it in the right light. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a different type of truck that they're releasing.
And that's with any new release. Like I've probably spoken in the past a little bit. Like, okay, so it isn't your cup of tea. It's like keep scrolling.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to throw shade. Because I'm still gonna sell them, and I'm gonna sell parts, and it's gonna kick ass. I bet it'll be one of the best releases. I bet it'll be one of the best releases of this year.
Oh, I'm sure.
Did you get any of those? The K10 that the Axial had, the special releases?
Yeah, he did.
How did those sell?
Terrible.
That's what I thought they would do. It was just a overhyped base cap with nice shocks on it.
Yeah, and I didn't like quite pay it. Actually, my sales rep back ordered them for me, and I didn't really like look into it much. But I mean, yeah, it was just, if they would have put that stuff on a real 10.3 for that price.
Oh yeah. That would have been. I would have got one then.
Right. They would have sold out in like a week.
Right. I would have ordered one if it would have been 10.3 because I'm a big square body Chevy guy. I love my square bodies.
But for them to, kind of, I mean, I kind of equate it to, hey, we got this overstock of inventory that we can't sell. Let's put it on a truck.
Yeah. Call it a special edition. Right. Anniversary.
Dusty said, hell, the controller that comes with the AX24 is worth $70 by itself. I'm not sure what it's worth, but
is that the
SL3?
SL2, SL3?
SLT or something like that.
Yeah, SLT2 or 3 or something.
Yeah.
Well, crap, I'm going to start parting them out. I used to do that with Traxxas vehicles for a while because I started my hobby shop actually in 2011 on eBay, and for a brief period I was at one of those RC chop shops.
You're still not selling brands like Traxxas or Element or any of them, are you?
Oh, I got Element. I have everything but Traxxas.
Everything but Traxxas. What do you got to do in order to sell Traxxas?
I don't know. I've heard mixed things on that. I don't know. Maybe I'll just fly down to Texas and walk in the door.
It seems awful.
We have a hobby shop.
You can't just become a dealer for them.
No, I mean, to get in with anybody, Horizon, all these other distributors and this and that, there's a minimum buy-in, there's requirements.
Right.
Traxxas doesn't like to flood local markets. I've heard, have a Traxxas parts on like every street corner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
if you got a hobby town nearby, then that's competition.
Well,
yeah, I've heard rumors of needing to be 10 miles away. I don't know.
They don't seem to be overly eager even when there's nobody around. Sprat's down here in Hillsdale. I mean, there ain't nothing out by Hillsdale, Michigan, except Hillsdale, Michigan.
Yeah.
And there's one hobby shop out there, amazingly. It's attached to a lawn and garden place. Family
Right.
started up because they liked RC. Well, anyway, they said that they had to sign an agreement with Traxxas that they would carry nothing but Traxxas in their hobby shop.
They're trying to do that, but you can still get in.
Well,
That don't work.
he does carry Traxxas, and he does carry the Axial and other stuff too. But
Yeah.
I mean, they that's what they said. They were like, no, the only way we'll let you is if you sign this agreement. He was like, all right, sure. But then he did it anyway. He's like, fuck you guys.
How are the guys liking the Red Cat Gen 9? Have you sold any of those yet?
Yeah, no, I sold one last week. The guy pulled it out of the box and started crawling it right on the course. And yeah, no, it looked good.
Sweet. It's a nice looking little rig.
I finally sold some of the Element Enduro special editions, that new design with the forward mount transmission, and those guys are liking that. I think I'm gonna make one of my rental trucks.
I think the Bushido, the Samurais, whatever, I think that's what they called it. That was a pretty cool looking rig too.
Yeah, maybe I'll do one of those too, because both of those, well, I mean the sport edition is definitely cheaper, but the Bushido looks cool, and when you're trying to attract just the average new person,
Definitely.
They're like, hey, what's that? Like
James, Dusty, Zach, it's Stone Gym time again.
I need this Chinese New Year to be over. I need to spend more
We
money.
all do.
Jeff Walters said, also, we're not having one event next month of outdoor crawl. It was a low turnout last year. Anyway, Park is always open every day for you to crawl out there. We used to do that every year, called the Groundhog Chase. That would be cool. That's unfortunate that you had a low turnout, though. Maybe it'll turn around this year, though. There's a big turnout at the Gauntlet. A lot more people participating. Man, look at that already. Look at you go, Jay.
Is it a JLU wheelbase C10?
It's JLU in front, deadbolt rear in the rear.
Oh, okay. So it's a little bit longer then. All right.
Yeah, because it's 1/18, 1/16.
Ah, I got you. I think that's what I did for my Olympus build. Is that length?
The length?
Yeah, I did I know, couldn't spit it out.
The length.
I missed a video chat with Jason.
What?
It just said you tried to call me.
Really?
Yeah,
Nope.
I just missed a video chat with you.
Nope.
I gotta go, my dad, Joe.
No, Jeff Walter, the Gauntlet. Yeah, I bet it's your favorite. It's a lot of people's favorites. I'm thinking this year's Gauntlet might surpass last year's.
Yeah, that'd be freaking sweet.
I'm thinking, between Gauntlet, all the side stuff, and people bringing trucks and this and that, there's easily 650 trucks there.
Hell yeah.
I mean, the Gauntlet alone was just under 400 for the, for that, but then, but I know some West Coast guys I saw trying to plan. They were planning last year for this year. So Oh, and Matt Higgins, who works for Axial or Horizon or whatever, hit me up before the new year asking for the dates, because Axial has an online calendar that Tony CCXRC can't seem to find, that lists all the big events for the year. And I even sent him a link. And but yeah, so it's also listed on the Axial calendar for this year. So, you know, that it's never been listed on there before. So I think I did the live stream like 3 weeks ago, Jason.
Yeah.
Announcing the dates, and then after the live stream, I created the Facebook event.
Nice.
And within 7 days, I had 250 responses to it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, last year it took like 3 or 4 months to get that many responses.
That's freaking badass.
Probably gonna have to figure out how to get some more helpers or something on the 24 scale stuff, because man, I don't think we were expecting the response last year, and then there's talks of trying to amp it up this year for 124 stuff. So
I can help.
Yeah. I mean, you know, obviously we'll be talking with Tony. Yeah, honestly, Tony, I didn't know that calendar existed either until Matt Higgins messaged me. But yeah, because I had planned for like 4 or 5 judges, but yeah, when you get 50 trucks and
Yeah,
it was like, whoa.
yep. I'm almost wondering if maybe if you get more help, like I'm definitely gonna help if you guys want me to. But I'm thinking maybe we need to set up 2 courses. Because in the area that we had it set up this past year, you could easily do 2 courses. You can do one on the trailer if Rick is going to bring that again, and then you could do another one down on the ground on the end there that we kind of used last year.
Now, are you thinking that you have to run both courses, like my comps?
Just like your comp, yeah.
Okay. Now that would help. That would help move people, because you know you split them half on this course, half on that course. So
yep.
As long as you have enough judges, that you know, that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely don't think we're expecting that response. And I mean, I knew last year's event was going to be bigger, but holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, RC has really gained in popularity in the last few years. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying the courses were the problem, Tony, but I'm just trying to, you know, help alleviate, you know, or whatever, just make it easier, better somehow for you guys judging or whatever. So
yeah.
But sometimes splitting the course might make it a little smoother. Not so backed up or rushed, so to speak. You know, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
That's the way she likes it.
Oh yeah.
I'm jealous, that's for sure. We don't have anything close to that around here.
Well, hey man, you got like 8, 9 months. You can start saving up and fly on out here, and then convince Dustin to do the same thing.
I don't need 8 or 9 months, Jason.
Brandon Tassi, welcome to the show, Brandon.
Just saying, you got time.
We on the upside, we have a chance of getting some snow here this weekend, which is
Oh, really?
we don't get rain. That it takes a lot for us to get or not. We get lots of rain. Excuse me, the snow. The conditions have to be just right in order for it to. It's got to be like magic,
Yeah.
Cold enough air. When the rain comes in, the air mass needs to be cold enough in order for it to work, or it's freezing rain, or just rain.
Zach's gonna try and make it to the gauntlet.
Okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense,
Cardboard
Tony.
crawler.
I didn't get any feedback on, what any issues or whatever, but Travis looked like he was going to die after judging day one. So, I mean,
Jeff
Yeah, and
Walters said he's
I'll be up
said-
in Canada for the gauntlet.
Jeff Walters said he's gonna he'll be redoing the 124th course this spring. We'll rid of the pond area and add more dirt like a mountain climb. Awesome.
Ooh, yeah.
Zach Cardboard Crawler said he's gonna try and make it to the gauntlet this year.
Hell
I
yeah.
wanna-
That'd be freaking
I
sweet.
want to see courses like what they do with the busted knuckle, the rock bouncer, like a rock bouncer course.
That'd be cool. Do a mini,
hill
do a
climbs.
mini King of the Rocks.
Yes, King of the Hammer. Something like that. Yes, exactly, Wolf. You got it. I would like to see rigs like that have competitions for that myself. That's what my build's going to be for when I'm finished with my Olympus build.
My rig's even got teeth.
Yeah. Big old ugly grill.
And a driver.
Who's
got
your
big
driver
brake
again?
levers.
It's hard to tell.
What's that?
Who's your driver again?
That's me. When I was young,
I see.
pieced the Lego guy together.
Animals of Evolution, the Great Lakes Gauntlet is held in Saranac, Michigan, September 22nd and 23rd this year.
23rd's
That's
my
our
birthday.
buddy Dusty down in Florida. He does some pretty sweet laser cut SCX 24 stands and a few other things.
Got an idea to bounce off you, Jim.
What's that?
When you're doing your interiors, instead of gluing or mangling or whatever a Lego figure in there, you know how on the legs, when you pull the legs from the body apart, how they have the two posts?
Yeah.
So you can mold, get like a 3D print of those two posts where you just slide the Lego torso on it.
Or you could just make it so your full guy can go in there.
Well, yeah, but say like you don't have room to do the full guy because your electronics and ESC and everything takes up too much space.
I got it in there.
Yeah, you did.
2 seats.
I
Steering
think
wheel.
that body right there is probably the hardest one to do that to. So
Right.
Well,
I'm
the
also,
key was turning this
keep the
whole
weight down.
area. There's a lizard, there's a receiver, and I have a micro battery that goes right in the middle there. Just you got to work with what you got and what you can do, what room you have. I mean, I would like to have a bigger body or battery, but hey, I don't have the room, and really, it's a one run and done kind of vehicle anyway, ain't it?
Right. What kind of speed do you get out of that, Jim?
I have yet to screw around with the electronics. I was the firmware on my Fury Tech was not working with this motor, so I need to get different firmware, and I just hadn't gotten to it yet.
I see.
I finished this up and was ready to take it up to Michigan Mini Crawlers, and it didn't run right, so I didn't take it. And I just haven't gotten back to it now.
Yeah.
But I just got to get into the website and
I need to get a Metal Gear transmission because I got the 4100 BAM motor with the race mount that's going to go in mine,
Yeah.
and
Ooh, with
that
the race
you got to
mount,
have Metal
holy
Gear
crap,
transmission.
man.
Yeah, I told you I wasn't playing around. It's gonna be a part breaker.
That's going to be a lot of speed there. This one's got the 30% overdrive front and back. Mofo's 30% overdrives.
Yeah.
And then I've got the race mount on this. And I've got, this is the original pancake, but I'm getting that blueberry put in here to match up with.
Nice. So that one's a higher speed. That's a higher kV motor.
Yeah, it is.
I think what 34 is it 3400 kV? 3500?
Something like that. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, me neither.
Does it say on the motor?
It says on his website.
Oh shit, I fell behind.
Because I have the motor.
M-Dub, welcome to the show, brother. Hey, Lachlan,
Hey, M-Dub.
LGRC. Welcome. Troy likes my rims and tires. These are Trail Kings on the Mofo Super DDTs with the Islander kit. Finally, a rim that actually fits the girth of this tire.
Did you run the brass or is that the aluminum in those wheels, Jim?
Brass Islander kit. You can kind of catch some of the brass.
Did you put the brass rings in it too, or aluminum rings?
Brass rings, brass spacers.
Yeah, those are heavy.
Yeah. Each of these tires weighs in around 65-ish.
Yeah, I've got a set of them on a Gladiator. They're heavy.
I'll be back.
Dad must be hollering.
Yeah. Hmm.
When was your birthday again in September, Jason?
The 20th.
That's right. You're 3 days ahead of me.
Yep.
Oh, snap.
That looks pretty good.
All except for the blue links on it. I'm not too crazy about the blue links.
Sharpium.
No, I got other ones. I just got to take the time to change them out.
You're just mocking it up anyways. What's the matter for the moment?
Yep.
So, Jason.
Yeah.
Thank you, M-Dub.
Guess what's now showing shippable?
Who's that?
Take a wild guess.
Enjoy.
AX24.
AX24.
Nice.
Tony, just put the brass trio wheels you sell. Just put on the brass trio wheels you sell, Jeff. Awesome product. Radioactive scale.
Yeah, those are super nice. And then I just got the Endura brass wheels in too. I bought 8 sets of those trio brass wheels. They lasted like 5 days. I was like, shit.
Wow. Radioactive scale says no, nothing like reaction where I am. Got to go and find running spots, which are hard where I'm at. After 33 years of being in the armed forces,
Thank you for your service.
I should retire and open something. Yes, you should, Radioactive. That would be really cool. Dusty said brass trios are amazeballs. My favorite. Brandon Tassie. Anyone put deadbolt rear links on the front of a C10?
Nope.
So deadbolt rear in the front and then C10 in the rear. C10 rear in the rear. I've seen people do shorter links in the rear, longer links in the front, especially on this rig right here. A lot of people do. I have deadbolt rears,
Damn
front and back on this trailing arm. But yeah, some people like that kind of a setup, especially like on the bouncers.
So if all goes according to plan, Jason, I'll have the AX24s Friday.
Oh shit! Damn, that's quick.
Well, it's 1 day shipping. That's the beauty.
Hell yeah!
Today's Wednesday, Thursday, so they should ship tomorrow if they're not lying to me, and then I should have them Friday.
Hell yeah!
What's that? The AX24? No
I
shit.
just don't have the money for one right now.
Bruce Stevens said he's watching The Fall Guy right now.
Ah,
He wants to. It makes him want to see 10 even more.
K
Fall
tape.
Guy's a K10,
Fall
isn't
Guy
it?
paint job on it. Yep, that's something I've been planning, Bruce, is a Fall Guy paint job on a C10. I've got some model kits up there.
That was a complete custom chassis on that truck too that they use for doing all the jumping and stuff like that.
Oh, sure. If you remember that one jump in the opening credits where he's flying and he comes straight at him and boom, boom. You know, that's the part I remember most. That and his protege, the female protege. She was a little hottie. Heather Thomas. Yeah, that's it. That's who it was. JD's RC said Heather Thomas driving. Yep.
Man, that's
Being
been a lot
awesome.
of money this week. Holy crap. Oops.
M-Dub has seen Gladiator rears in the front. Wow. What'd they have in the rear on that, M-Dub?
Oh my gosh. Somebody came in Sunday or last Thursday, and yeah, they had like, it was like deadbolt front, Gladiator rear, or deadbolt rear on the front and Gladiator rear or something. I was like, holy cow.
That's stretched out, man.
Who was it? Was it Shane or Dave was running that setup?
yeah, he was. I can't remember what rig though.
Uh-oh.
When Jason went up and visited him the first time.
Somebody's sitting backstage, Jason.
Troy says, Glad's in the front. Oh, my word. That'd be a stretch. Love to see it.
Jason walks away, leaving the green room.
Somebody backstage, I guess.
Oh, really? I wonder if it's Tony. Look at that. The king is in the house.
What is going on?
Hell yeah.
Oh, hail the king.
We're working, putting the Endura tires on something finally.
Hell yeah.
These, what are these? The Mud Terrain MTs? So they're super bite, but I was going to put them on my comp truck, but I just can't do it.
Yeah.
I'll try them after I do the comp. But
Welcome to the show, Peter Griffin.
Freaking cool.
I have those NHK brass wheels, but they don't bite onto my favorite scrambler tires. So I'm taking them off and just putting these onto those brass wheels because these are really thick molds, the tires. So it is gripping a lot better on these. So
How do the Proline tires mount up on other rims? I haven't gotten a set of any Proline tires yet.
Oh, they worked great on the DJ crawlers, and I wouldn't see that they would be a problem on anything, really.
You do the Hyrax Proline ones or all different
I have
ones?
Hyrax and I have the trenchers.
I want to
Nice.
get those Swampers.
The
TSL.
super, yeah. Well, Jeff should be holding the set for Jason to pick up for me here.
Nice.
His 40 sets that he's getting.
Yeah.
Jeff Walter, the Godzilla motor, is that Mofo?
No,
Godzilla, no.
It's a 2030 size. So he was asking about the crawl or the pulling and asking what limitations there were. And I said we've been talking 800 grams
Right.
for the class 3, no real chassis restriction except I think no longer wheelbase than a Gladiator.
Man, that puts my green truck out of the running.
Because everybody will just stretch them. That's just the wheelbase. You could extend the chassis and weight
No.
and stuff like that out
Yeah,
front.
no,
My
but-
green
Jim.
truck is 886.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for weight? Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we made it 800 to give room for Jason's heavy metal truck to.
Yeah, well, this is the
Yeah.
brass servo from Mofo, the brass transmission, brass
Yeah.
plate.
He was
And
asking
then
Put on a little
motors
bit of
and-
diet, Jim.
I'm
green
hoping that
die-cast.
we limit the motor size to the Goliath size, which is a 2030 can. I mean, that's still big inside of these crawlers. Like you put that
Yeah.
inside the monster trucks and it looks massive in F24 scale.
Are
So you
you-
go much bigger than that and you're putting like, 540s in them. So
Yeah. So does that mean that you'll be able to run like a 170, 180?
I think that's still smaller than a 2030
Okay.
brushless.
Okay.
If you look it up, that's what they use in like the 18th scale, 6 little buggies in that. There's
Okay.
Hobby Wing quick run ones, and there's a bunch of 2030 ones like Ghoul RC on Amazon. So there's lots
Okay.
of options, but it's still, I mean, it's a porky little motor. I might have one over here. The question mark will be is that it's it's smaller than the Pancake as far as diameter around, so that's going to be a question, as well as the FureTech. But at that point, people might just start getting all the different kinds of drone motors and just going nuts if we don't put some kind of a size limit on.
Yeah.
Because even the micro Komodo like pulls hard. So
I agree. Like, yeah, you got to put a limit because I've already heard the crazy stuff Dana was contemplating, and I'm like, this is getting out of control.
yeah. So I need to sit down and write the rules. It's tough to. It'd be better if I was sitting and just chatting with somebody. We were putting them down that way, but just sitting writing by myself. I got a bajillion other things to do, and so I don't just stop to do it. But if it's like, all right, we're just hammering out time, I'll get my computer. Let's type it up. I just need to have
Yeah,
one of those sessions, like go grab a beer somewhere and bring a computer and knock it out.
Hey,
I have one of those Surpass mode, the in runners. I think it's a 6500 kV motor,
Yeah,
Yep. So
but I think it's about the same size that you're describing.
yeah. Jeff, you went quiet somehow. Yeah, it probably is. There's different sizes. There's a 2030, and then there's a smaller one that we ended up using for the monster trucks that worked better.
It uses the same mount as the original Komodo motor. So
Oh, it is the same one then. Yeah,
yeah,
that's a 2030.
so maybe limit the. I don't know. There's so many different ways you could put limits
Well,
and restrictions
100
on it.
kV isn't a benefit at a certain point because you need the torque to get started with the
Yeah.
weight. So, I mean, it's going to be a balance. I think we're doing 3S anyway, and so if you're going too high a kV, you can't really do 3S. But,
what's the
Jason,
crack
am I
one?
the one with static? Who has the
I think
static?
it's Jeff typing.
I think it is, Jeff.
All right, I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom anyway. So
Yep. So what do you think of this, Tony?
I like it. So that's a kit. Is that what I was hearing?
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
the Endura kit.
Ah, nice.
Is
It's,
that a D90 or is
How
that
heavy is
D100?
it? Did
What
you
is that?
weigh it before you put it on?
It's right there with the Bronco body.
Oh, okay. So that's not heavy, really.
No, it's not too bad.
Yeah. You could
Yeah.
counter it easily enough.
Yeah, well, shit. I'm half
Maybe.
tempted to throw these on there because these tires, that's almost 300 grams right there.
Okay.
So I'm half tempted to do that, but
What wheels did they have brass weights on the inside?
yeah, these are the Mofo Islander kits like Jim was showing a little bit ago. Yep,
Brassed out.
yep. Each tire
65 grams a piece.
and wheel weighs 68 grams. Mine do. Because I'm actually missing the outer brass ring.
Yeah.
So but yeah,
Oh, okay,
68
you have
grams is what mine
DDPs.
weigh.
Yeah, that's the same ones that I've got.
Mhm.
Oh, I was saying in the chat earlier, this has me super excited.
Hell
think-
yeah.
I think I'm gonna put it in my green.
What number did you get,
dump
Tony?
truck. What?
What number did you get?
It's not numbered, so I
Oh,
got the
it's not.
second batch that he got. They didn't want to make for him.
I see.
Yeah. But
Oh,
I
so
don't
he
keep
did get another
cases.
batch of them then?
Yeah. When we were on
I-
his live the other night, he was talking about how much of a pain it was for them to make them and how many
Really?
throwaways they had in order to get a good, because of whatever clearances with the brass and the testing they have to do with it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I can't speak to all his stuff, but he said that they didn't want to make them again because it was so difficult to machine for them.
Well, and
Dang
I'm
it, I
glad
missed
I
the
got
feed.
mine off this run.
Right?
Limited
I'm kind of
edition.
thinking this thing needs bigger tires. You think?
Yeah.
I think it looks good.
Yeah, I think so. Little bit, not much though.
I mean,
Yeah.
it looks stock is what it looks. So
Right. That's kind of what I was going for, but I don't think I like it.
Well,
Or
you got to run it
just
see what you think.
meteor lugs or something on the side that just gives it a little bit more aggressive.
What'd you say?
Yeah, that too.
Double A, did you say what do you don't care what he thinks?
No,
Oh, I thought
that's not
that's
what I
he
said. I said run
I
it.
thought you were being a wise guy. We don't care what you think.
Oh,
Well, those are the weighted
Jim,
wheels
come
though,
on,
right?
Jim. I'm
So
not that kind of guy.
No, these ones
I
are.
just thought you were being
Oh.
funny, man.
The ones I have
No.
on there are just a stock Bronco rim that I colored.
Brian Koshner. He says,
I
I'm
was
back,
trying-
bitches.
I was trying to say run it and then see what you think of it.
Yeah,
do you have it hooked up where it'll run?
I do actually.
Fire it up.
Yeah.
All right.
I know I wasn't talking to Jim, but here we go.
Go ahead and twist his arm.
Don't have to say that twice.
Puff, puff, Jim.
Tony, as soon as you dropped that video of us today, I sent it to like all of my little friends, and they were already watching it before I sent it to them. I'm like,
Oh.
sweet.
I hadn't heard
That's
about
cool.
Yeah.
it. I'll check it out.
Yeah, I
Until-
got slammed
until
after that with everything, and I went and helped my mom, and I thought I was gonna get it a break, and I was gonna edit it there and then put it up before. So I thought I was gonna have to be there working at her house for 2 days, but the way
Oh.
my dad did it made it really easy for us to tear it back out. So, the time I thought I was gonna have in the evening to post it, I didn't have because I drove back here to Grand Rapids instead of spending the night there. So.
Hmm.
And then I got right back right before the live stream. But if I'd have just stayed there, I'd have had time before the live stream. I had 3 hours to work on it. But
Hey, Jay.
I did edit it last night, but I didn't post it till today because it was like 4:30 a.m. when I went to bed and finished it all up.
Holy shit. Yeah, what's up, Jim?
Dusty said, Jason, look at pictures of real defenders, then decide.
Yeah.
So anything before 2020.
And M Dub
Real
said,
ones.
just got his brass beast installed. Haven't taken it out yet, but it sure looks pretty. Robert Ryan, welcome to the show. It does say double A hole.
Double A-hole.
That's
And
me.
Troy wants to hear Stone Jim time again.
Hey, you skipped your intro.
That's something I need to create. I need to create an intro like you got.
Outro.
Yeah, we were talking about we have to do it for our live stream too, and just have it at the front end of the show. How it StreamYard will do that.
Yeah.
James is taking off. All right, brother. We'll catch you later. You have a good one. Thanks for joining us.
Later, Jim. James.
That's James RC Garage.
Hell yeah, man. Take it easy.
Troy said, later, dude. I'm always amazed at how many of the guys from the other side of the world follow us. Troy, Lachlan,
Nah,
Nath,
Nate, nah.
Scott.
Tony's got to have a bunch of people all over the world.
That's why I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
mind
but
posting stuff at like 2
that's
a.m.
Tony.
Like they say, don't, YouTube doesn't recommend it. I'm like, man, this is stinking worldwide. RC isn't just
Yeah.
the U.S.
Yep.
audience. I don't mind
Oh,
posting it when it's
shit.
there.
If you take in like, all of the,
UK,
China, Vietnam, Korea, that whole area, they outnumber there's probably more people in RC over there than there are in the US.
Well, they watch the videos. Those companies and everybody watch the videos too. So you're getting some of those people that are watching them. So
Well, that's only smart to see what's being said so that they can
yeah,
jump ahead and come out. That's what Enjora's been doing. They've been listening and paying attention to what people want. I
About
imagine
time.
that's why they came out with that cage chassis, was because so many people wanted to see a 24th Capra. So they were like, all right, get on it.
I got those Enjora cage chassis.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Jeff.
We can't see the tires.
Huh?
It's always hard to judge with the suspension drooping, though.
I even have a clear one, Jason.
You're extremely staticky now.
Yeah, he's starting to robot too.
Yeah, he sounds like a droid.
Yeah.
Getting
with
the
your mic.
echo.
It sounds perfect on my side.
Yeah, you're getting
Yeah, it's
that
your
black
microphone
hole
that's the
distortion.
problem, not the speaker.
Black hole
What?
distortion.
Oh, yeah. I thought he fixed it and he disappeared. It's weird how it just kind of went. It was working great earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Now he's gonna have
My
to wait a
Alaska
little bit.
Life. Welcome to the show, William. My Alaska Life and Adventures. How you doing,
Oh,
brother?
heck yeah. How's
Long
William
time no
doing?
see. Long time no see.
All right. Here
There
we
we
go.
go. Jason
I bet-
on the course. Dun, 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 dun,
Hey,
dun,
Jason,
dun,
could you solo yourself?
dun,
Oh yeah.
dun, dun,
There we go.
dun, dun, dun.
Now Jim could do his little beat.
Definitely need more weight down low.
You're welcome, Troy.
Ooh man, is it gonna fit?
It
Yeah,
looks
oh, yeah.
like it. Just fits.
Loving that Fern Solo body up there.
Yeah, I know that the copper body, the paint on top, boy, that sure looks clean.
Yeah, just the way he did everything. I mean, swear to
Yeah.
God, I'm sure I saw that back in the 80s on a 1-to-1. Wolf Tracks. It's super windy tonight. I think he's talking about that body roll.
No, yeah, no, right. Amazingly, it didn't roll over.
It's either that or he was talking about the static. I don't know.
See, I like the stance right where it's at right there, Jason. I wouldn't really want it taller than that.
No, I was thinking lower.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, but you'll have to raise them shocks up.
Well, you're talking about bigger tires, so that would, if you left the shocks like that, then it'd be even taller.
Yeah.
Vince said, like the new body, Jay.
Hell yeah.
Wolf Tracks. Oh my God, it's in. I'm not sure what that means, Wolf Tracks. Maybe we don't want to know.
That's what she said.
Is that too much information? Or should we have said first time? I might have said that my first time. Oh my God, it's in.
Nice view of the goat.
Well, at least we
Home,
didn't get
home is
those
where you
ads.
hoof it. Is that what it said?
Home is
Huh?
where you hook up.
Oh, home is.
It's a camping thing you wouldn't understand.
I got it. Thanks, sir.
He's talking about sex, man.
No, really.
Man, this thing is
Dustin's
gonna be so freaking sweet once I get all the stupid lights installed.
No
track.
spare tires,
He's
Jason.
gorgeous.
Come on.
Oh,
Yeah, I do
think-
need to get a spare tire on it.
okay.
I don't
Wolf
know. I
Tracks
like
was
it
talking
without.
about the tunnel clearance. It's the only thing I hate about the timing of comments and that
There's another one.
sometimes it's off. If it was
Yeah,
like
that's the
spot
RGT
on,
body,
we
isn't it?
fully understand. It's actually handling pretty good for a hard body, though.
Yeah, and freaking stock Bronco tires.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Vince said, track, my big fingers press too many letters. Oh, okay. Track is gorgeous. I see. Yeah, it's doing really well for those tires. I mean, not that they're bad, but I mean, they seem to be hooking up really well. Maybe that's what they need, a little weight.
Yeah. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, Wolf
Gonna
Tracks,
go
don't
for
scratch the paint.
Going for the teeter totter. Oh, dropping off the rocks. There's the other Fern Solo painted
Yep.
body.
Yeah. That patina job, that's badass.
Yeah, that is awesome.
My
Oh yeah,
Alaska
here we
Light
go.
says it's super quiet.
Oh,
Everybody's
yeah.
watching. Get her, get her, get her. Oh, yeah. Yeah, little. That's where that C rating helps. The battery. That little bit of boost. You need it. Damn, dude. Things, either your driving has just gotten a whole lot better, or that thing's handling a whole lot better than it looks like it should.
I'm actually pretty surprised. I have to admit.
I mean, with that weight, I would have expected, because you didn't throw a lot of weight underneath of it.
I have no weight underneath of it.
Pretty much stock.
It looks
then?
like it's pretty well balanced.
Yeah.
It's doing well, man. I love it. Great. Well, I mean, not that kind of sounded bad. I didn't mean, hey, what's up, Dusty? Dustin, upper left in the house.
Hell yeah.
I didn't mean it to come out that way, but I mean, obviously your skill at driving is helping it. But
No, that's got nothing to do with it.
No.
Now
There's
that was
that double
snide,
A-hole.
Jim.
Huh?
Yep, that was me being snide that time.
Here we go. That dirty
Little buff.
bastard. Dusty says it's doing effing great. Dustin said, hi guys. What truck is that, Jason?
That's my new Defender 90 from Endura.
On stock.
SCX 24.
Boy, I can't believe that there it goes. Delayed. Wasn't rolling teeter totter till you got towards the end of it.
Well,
You
that's
guys got to
because
see that thing in like.
that's because
Oh,
that,
you got a big old crescent wrench there. Yeah.
yeah.
But if you don't get off in time, it'll flip your truck.
Yeah,
fast.
I remember him and his dad talking about that in the Follow the Leader on Sunday morning.
Yeah, you guys. It's when you see it in person and you watch your truck. I mean, your truck is like a foot over your head. When it gets up there at the end. And then it comes down. Dusty said, don't change a thing on it. I'd have to agree, man.
It's doing freaking good.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, sometimes, that's the thing. I like to have a lot of different rigs. I don't want the same rig just with a different look, So,
My kids, they got like freaking toys in here and shit.
look like a deadbolt.
Kids will be kids.
Yeah. No matter how old they are. Brandon Tassie, if you move the shocks up, the tire will. If you move the shocks up, the tires will fill the wheel wells better.
Oh
That's
yeah,
true.
I know. Yeah,
But-
and with this one, this thing has so much room underneath there in the body area. I can actually throw the stock shock towers back in it, which is probably
Oh,
what I'm
man.
gonna do.
I think if you change it, that's going to change how it handles.
Well, I think because there's so much room in the wheel well for those tires to go up into, I think if I lower it, it should only improve it, don't you think?
I
I
agree.
absolutely think you need to try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you need to go back use the stock shock mounts. I think you're not far off the mark on that one, Jason, at all.
But on the other hand, I got back shocks raked over pretty good. So if I straighten them out, it's gonna limit my flex.
Make
Yep.
your front end sitting higher than your rear, though.
Yeah.
So maybe just do the front, see how that goes. I don't know.
Exactly.
Try it. Try different stuff. Let's see.
Yeah.
Dusty said, move shock to body mount holes on the shock tower.
Thing looks so sweet though.
M-Dub said, what are the snowboards for, Jay? Ain't no mountains in Michigan.
No, this one here, man. This is totally not RC related, but this one here, this is my pride and joy. This you can't even buy anymore. It's the original K2 Fat Bob. And man, it's designed for powder. I love this board. It's got the old-fashioned clickers and shit on it. Love this board. Oh, it's just been freaking probably 15 years since I used the damn thing because it's definitely not a Michigan board. You can't use that thing in Michigan. That's a board you got to use out west.
There's Uncle Jesse.
You like that?
Gesundheit. Gesundheit.
Damn. Excuse me.
Times
y'all.
two.
That
Oh.
is Jim's birthday present.
Happy birthday, Jim.
Thank you. Thank you very
When
much.
is your birthday, Jim?
February 21st.
Oh, okay. It's 4 days before my dad's birthday.
Heck
Oh.
yeah. Okay, now I gotta flip my camera around.
Let's
Gotta
see.
go through 1.5 million steps to do so.
Wolftrex, I made my teeter-totter similar to RC Sparks with chain distribution counterweight.
Oh, that's cool. All right, now let's play around with the shock placement.
General Decker, you will need the upright shocks to keep the body from rolling.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try lowering the front ones.
Brian said, I like wide builds, but nothing is better than stuffing tires in the fender wells in the narrow builds.
Yeah.
Wolftrex, ooh, rivets in the body detail.
Yeah. Extremely detailed. And I even went as far, like, I didn't use hot glue. So all these, like, body trimming.
Somebody wanting in?
Oh, it's probably Jeff.
Jeff Brown, knock knock.
There we go.
M-Dub said, you shred at Shush Mountain? That's where my cousins used to go out there.
Yes, I've been there a lot. My actually favorite place to go, my freaking playground, a buddy of mine used to do what Cardboard Crawlers does. He used to be a groomer out there, and we used to go to Arapahoe Basin, A Basin is what I like to call it. And that I love going to the back bowl. Oh, so sweet.
Did somebody say bowl?
Well, it's a snowboarding skier terminology, Jim.
Hey, it works for me.
All right, so bam.
Stone Jim time again.
So what are you working on, Tony?
Putting these
Rules.
flubber stuffers.
Oh yeah. Somebody was asking about those earlier.
These are for the
The
these are
flubber
the new
stuffers.
ones for
The flabbergasters.
Yeah, they go in the scramblers.
Yeah.
But because I don't have scramblers to put them in right now, I thought I bought more, Jeff. I know why you're missing so many of these trios. I think I have 3 sets of them. that
3 out
I
of
bought the
5.
other day.
Wow, that's pretty good.
But I thought I bought scramblers. I know I was looking, and I bought these too. But I must have put the scramblers back when I bought these.
Oh, which little guys are those?
There's the Trail Kings.
Oh, okay.
They
So,
haven't come out with the new ones yet, have they?
no,
Swamp King?
but I thought these were the ones I didn't have. So I already have them. You should give them away on here.
Oh, that's
should do a
not a bad
giveaway.
idea. Heck
And
yeah,
I'll send it to somebody.
that would be sweet.
I
'Cause
can't
I
remember
have-
what the
I
heck
I have
sold out
2
of
sets
all
of-
my little guy tires this weekend.
That's the tire
Maybe.
he's showing you right there.
Yeah, I have 2 sets of
Trail
them
King.
already. I thought that was the one that I didn't have. I'm not good with the tire names. There's too many darn names for tires, you guys.
Oh,
That's
Yes,
a
there
Moto DDP with the Islander kit.
That's
Those look
cool.
good, Jim.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
I,
those
Swamp
rims are nice and wide. They fill these tires out really well. I like them.
the Swamp King,
Yeah.
the Swamp King is the best seller.
That's what I was
Yeah.
trying to get, I think, because that's the one Dana had. That's what I was trying to get. But I still
They-
like my scramblers, so that's kind of where I'm at. But I
They,
wanted to try these out.
They got the Swamp Kings at LGRP right now. I know this
I just
because
ordered 15
I
more
picked
sets,
up a
so-
set today.
I'll just get them in store.
I
But yeah, if
would,
you want to
but
give this set away, Jason, you can do something to do a whatever, however you want to do it, and I'll just mail it. to
Brian
somebody.
said Swamp Kings are what the king needs.
Okay. I don't know. What should we do?
Hey,
I got some RC 4-wheel drive wheels I can't sell.
Jason,
Yeah.
don't you have a plug you need to do for their giveaway this weekend?
Oh, yes, that's right. You guys got 2 days and like basically 2.5 days to go to my community tab
Excuse
and
me.
buy your raffle tickets. What did I do with that truck? Oh, found it.
You already sold it.
Chris Gerwitz is taking off.
Later,
So
Chris.
far,
We'll catch you
so
later.
far,
Chris.
Jeff probably has the best odds of winning this. But $5
Hey.
a ticket.
That doesn't mean much.
Stony Drives. Welcome
The
to the
Is it through
show.
PayPal? Is that how it's done?
Venmo.
Better late
Venmo.
than never. Hell yeah.
Yep, it's there's a link to it on the community tab on my YouTube channel.
Brian
Yep.
said pick a number. 69.
Hell yeah. But yeah, this truck, it's got the
It's fully
Endura
built.
66 turn in it. It's running V1 because I wanted to leave it open for people for running brushless. So it has a V1 transmitter in it. I will include a remote with it too as well. It's got lights in the grill for you guys that I wired up. It's running RC AMT standard links. They're not high clearance, but that orange on there looks freaking awesome. It's got the first release of the RC4 drive Super Swapper Bogger TSLs. And then I went and put a deadbolt cage on the back of it. It has an Emax servo in it. So you're good there. Haven't had a problem with it. I believe it's the MA. So is that analog? Yeah. So did a little patina work on the grill and the back bumper.
Nice, Jeff.
So,
Brian Koshner says Jeff came into the raffle like the mob and bought up some serious tickets.
yeah. And like it caught me off guard. Like, holy shit.
Brian said he's in love with the
It says we have to know.
Pro X.
What's that, Tony?
It says we have to know the last 4 digits of your phone number
Seriously?
in order to pay. Yeah, just to make sure it's the right Jason.
Just
Just Facebook me.
9302. Owen just bought
Use
some more.
Venmo.
Oh, Jeff, look out.
Hold
There
on,
it
let's
goes.
fire up Venmo.
Heck yeah. Hell yeah. But the raffle is going to be running until you will be able to buy tickets until 10 o'clock Saturday night. And then Saturday on the Beard and Wolf show, we'll be doing the drawing at 10:30. So, and we will be going live at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Awesome.
So, yep. But anyway, let's get to giving these tires away. Heck yeah. Okay, so
You should do a trivia
yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
on something from your channel.
Oh, what? That's fair.
Oh, and we got private chat. So because some of the trivia questions might have like multiple answers that will work, you know. So in the private chat, the 5 of us will decide on the correct answer. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So
Where the hell is the private chat? Oh, that's on my phone.
Chat right in the middle. You're
Yeah.
gonna touch the screen, it'll pop up on the bottom and you'll see it says chat right in the middle.
yep.
Yeah,
So
I forget. I have my phone and my computer going. So
trivia question.
Brian said mofo. Is that the correct answer?
Uh,
Damn it, Brian.
So me and Jim were talking, and as we do all the freaking time, we were talking about this topic, a good trivia question, and we came up with what is the most important thing that you should Loctite on your rig. And it can be 10 scale or 24 scale.
I'm just gonna blurt out answers.
That's my
Bolts,
that's my
right?
number one answer.
Bolts.
General
Specific.
Decker said
bolts.
knuckle screws. Brian Koshner said steering screws.
Steering screws.
He said
Jeff
steering
Walters
wheel.
said pinion screw.
Pinion screw.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
M-Dub said wheel nuts. Local 24 drive shafts.
Drive
Jordan
shafts is the one I was thinking.
Brian Koshner, especially with the aluminum horn. Brandon Tassie, motor bolts. Tracks gear.
All the bolts.
Oh, gear.
What do we
Motorboat,
find?
motorboat.
Brian said butthole.
What do the 5 of us think?
Wheel nuts. Of the ones that are listed, I love lamp.
Servo horn bolt.
Motor screws.
In my opinion, knuckle screws are the number one. Because that's where you're gonna break your front axle shafts.
And they're constantly moving,
Yeah, everything
Yeah,
else.
which would actually make it want to untwist itself. Same
Yeah.
with the wheel
Snap.
nuts; those two.
Yeah,
Yeah, the knuckle screws for sure.
I
Yeah.
think the
that's the
knuckles
one
would
thing
be-
that you're assured to break something if you lose that screw.
But whenever
Yeah.
you get an RTR, what do you lose? You lose either
Knuckle
the
screw.
drive shaft
Yeah.
screw or a wheel nut.
Yep.
Those are the
So-
two things that always come off out of the box.
When
just
when
Not tight.
when me and Jim were talking about it, my first go-to was a pinion set screw.
Yep.
Because yeah, that's pretty
That
important.
always, and it's a
But
pain when
then-
you got to open the transmission out on the trail.
Yeah, but then talking and conversing and stuff, we came to the agreement that me and Jim think it would be the knuckle screws because, like Jim said, you lose a knuckle screw, your knuckle is going to go all freaking crazy, break your drive shaft, which I recently just did.
Now,
So yeah,
is this just for crawlers or is it for all RCs?
I'm gonna say
Certain
just the
ones are
crawlers.
crawlers. Okay, yeah. I say I never worry about knuckles on some of my other cars, but crawlers.
So we should each put our answer in the private chat and see. Yep. I'm going to go with that too. Yep.
You should have done what should you never put Loctite on?
Okay, so the five of us are at a mutual agreement, and the correct answer is going to be knuckle screws. So, who is the first
general.
one to put knuckle screws?
The general, I believe.
The
Now
general.
make sure
General
you
Decker.
General
put way too much Loctite in there so the screw freezes to the bushing and then it binds up your steering.
Yeah,
There you go.
but if you have
So-
plastic knuckles,
General Decker is the first one, knuckle
it'll still
screws.
do it.
But Koshner was short thereafter with steering link. So I'm gonna have to give it to General Decker. So General Decker is the winner.
M-Dub, you will always find out what you forgot to thread lock pretty quickly.
yeah.
Yeah.
One of the other things is all the stupid screws on these little wheels, these bead locks. Man, those things come out if you do not. I've got my thread locker right on this little sheet here.
Yep.
And I've been dipping each one of these screws into.
What brand of thread locker do you use, Tony?
I use the best kind that you can get, which is Vibratite.
Is that the gel stuff?
5. It's gel,
Yeah, I need to get some of that.
very thick, so you can actually just have it just push out a little bit upright and then
Heck yeah.
dab it. Well, now I'm gonna
Huh.
have to use that on something.
Brian Kosher,
Not cheap
anything RC
stuff.
4-wheel drive needs lock.
Yeah, that is a good answer.
What was that?
anything
Brian
RC 4-wheel
Kosher
drive.
said anything RC 4-wheel drive needs lock.
Yeah.
And he also
Sweet.
said he also inputs a little Loctite in his coffee in the morning as well.
So now I'm gonna throw the link on here so we can get General Decker to jump on and we can exchange information in the private chat.
Tony,
Stony.
that that Loctite that you use looks like the Associated factory team thickness.
Yeah.
No Loctite on plastic. Jeff Walters.
They don't call this like it's not called. I guess it is gel thread locker.
Right,
But
right,
this is
right.
yeah, this has
Damn
been
it.
around for years.
Loctite is copyrighted, so
Right. Yeah, but this Vibratite's been around for a long time. But
yeah. But yeah, it reminds me the thickness of the factory
yeah,
team.
I can't use the liquid stuff anymore. Like,
Yeah.
I have several of these. One of them's in my Proline bag for my wrenches, and in one of the wrench spots in the Velcro or the elastic, I have one of these shoved in there, so I always have it. And then I just have multiples laying around in different spots, so I can. But they're like $7 a tube. But the nice thing is you don't waste it because you use so little when it's a gel like this, and you can just do a little glob of it and then just keep dipping stuff into it as you're using it, and it goes a long way.
Yeah, no, the factory team stuff from Associated is not cheap either.
Yeah, that I bet.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
General Decker said, I have no mic thing. And then he said NVM. Oh, never mind. Yeah,
Okay.
you don't need a mic.
No,
Yeah, you can just do the
I'm
chat.
gonna add him. It doesn't look like he has video either. So
Oh,
I'm
there
just
he is. He's
gonna
in
add
the
him.
private chat.
Yeah. Oh, he already is? Nice.
Yep.
So then I don't even need to add him. He can just put up his address in the private chat.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Heck yeah.
It could be in like Borneo or something. I just know it. But I didn't think about it ahead of time. Get very expensive.
Brian said,
I could probably help you out with some shipping if it's too bad. Just let me know.
Most of it's not bad. Even to Canada is like $15 for something like this. It's so light.
Brian said he barely uses any Loctite on the 24th. Hardware doesn't need much at all. You know,
Oh yeah.
Well,
Actually,
Well,
sir,
of
what
course
I
it
do
doesn't
a
need
lot
much.
of-
The screws are so small.
yeah. Well, I
The
just
wheel
double
nuts.
check them.
The
It's
wheel
so
nuts
quick.
is what I use mostly on myself.
It's so quick to just go around and double check them again.
Heck
But
yeah.
I ended up putting fresh ones on here. The other ones I got lazy when I did the flubber stuffers the first time, and I didn't have my punch, and so I put them on, and then I realized I wanted to vent them, and so I just stabbed through the sidewalls with a knife. And as I've been running it over time, those you can see the tears in them like getting big, and in the sidewall it makes it kind of break down as you're getting grip. So I needed to
Yeah.
switch them out.
So that's not too bad. He's in British Columbia.
Nah, it's not bad.
PC.
Tony, I got to get with you, because you were talking about it's so easy to go through the truck and tighten stuff. I'm making like a little list of like the first live stream for my channel. And the first thing I'm going to probably talk about is maintenance and other RC 101 things. But
Very important.
I got to working in a hobby shop, you learn that a lot of guys don't know that.
I don't do it. I just show up every week with the same truck. This is the first time I've touched this truck since Gauntlet.
Well, 124th is a little different, but like these 10 scale guys, they'll run their trucks for like 2.5 years and be like, yeah, this thing's still golden. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Sounds like me. My bearings are shot.
Tony, Troy Posty said, no, brutal venting.
Oh, it was totally brutal. It was just I have to go. Like I was picking my kids up from school. We had the comp that night, and I knew I could get more tires from Jeff, which I did. And I'm just now getting to putting them on.
I'm starting to buy every tire in 20 pairs at a time, so I like never run out.
Well, I'll keep talking the scramblers up. I saw Dana had some scramblers on Vicky's car, and I was like, see, I've been telling you guys, to you truck guys, you scale guys or whatever, I don't know what you are. I'm a basher at heart, monster truck guy. But you guys, like, tires to you are like purses to women. Like, You want to try every single tire that comes out.
Yep.
And I don't get it. I'm like happy with these, and everybody keeps telling me, "Oh, you need to get these tires." I'm like, I like
Yeah,
my
but
scramblers.
Tony,
I
what's
have.
crazy is that the scrambler was Dana's go-to.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
He's
love the
cheated on the
scramblers.
scramblers. The scramblers will never forgive him.
Apparently, because he's just been, yeah.
I love scramblers.
I'm a
I've been driving. That was
huge-
my first set. Of
I'm an
aftermarket
absolutely huge fan of the Power Hobby tires. I don't think you could ever go wrong with any of their tires.
tires. Those are good as well.
The compound,
I like my Trail Warriors. They're a good tire.
yeah, the compounds they have for them is just amazing. And
Well,
they
the
come
problem
in,
is-
Trail Warrior.
The problem is the width. And,
Yeah.
and it really affects steering in the comps.
yeah.
So for months and months, Dana was like scrambler. And I don't know. He just went by the wayward.
He went with the big tires with the big knobbies,
Yeah,
which
if
he
you
does
like
really
those
good
trail,
with. So I'll give him
if
that.
you like those Trail Warriors, check out the Mud Boss. You'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a
have
set
the
of
Mud
those
Boss on my pull truck, I believe. Are those the Mud Boss?
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah. Unless you changed them from when I seen them.
No, yeah.
M-Dub said he doesn't use Loctite. He uses Permatex.
Yeah.
That's a
Permatex.
brand.
Yeah. So these are the Mud Boss. I have them on here, and they get tons of traction.
Yeah.
At least for
remember
pulling.
Tony
Dusty
remember
says
Tony
the
copying the
scramblers are
tires.
amazing.
and liking them.
What?
You comped with tractor tires and you liked them.
I did really good with that. Those mud tires from RC Four-Wheel Drive.
Yeah, you did.
When I had them on, I comped with the Ugly Betty, but that was back in the day before any of us were really going hard at it. Like nowadays, I don't think I'd have done as well as I did back then.
Yeah,
Can
now,
you run-
now there's $1 million 24 scale rigs. So.
Can you run duels in the competition?
It wouldn't be beneficial.
Jeff Walters says he likes his eggs scrambled.
Don't you go
All
knocking
right,
my
guys.
scramblers.
I'm gonna call it a night.
All right, man.
See ya.
All right.
Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping
Thank you,
in,
dude.
hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for
Catch you
inviting
later.
me.
Oh yeah.
Have a good night.
See ya.
See you this weekend.
Definitely.
Yep. Later, Jeff. Later, Tony.
Peace.
See you
Catch you
later.
later, Eric. Peace. Dusty said his first set was Scramblers 2.
Nice.
Power Warrior.
Everybody gives up on them. They give up on them too soon. They are the tire to beat, in my opinion.
Oh, I love 'em.
Scramblers.
Yeah.
Now,
See, I don't know. For me, I think it's because they were so popular, and I like doing things a little different. And
You're
I
the
think
guy that likes the band until the band gets popular, and then you're like, I like them before they were popular. That's the guy you're saying you are.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I don't like being on the bandwagon. So,
Tony, what inserts are in your scramblers?
The winning ones.
Oh, now he's being secretive.
Troy said Swamp Kings, big, fat, and wide.
I
Like
just
a
showed
young
them.
lady should be.
yeah, they're purple.
Troy.
They're purple.
No,
They're
those are
flowers.
new ones he's putting in.
M-Dub said the big.
Oh, I have
Endura
the old
Hyrax
scram.
is
I have
big
the
on
old
those.
flubber
Okay,
stuffers
we'll
in
catch you
them.
later, Jeff Walter. Have
Oh,
a good
okay.
evening.
Heck yeah. So yeah, did you get General Decker's address?
I screenshotted it.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Brian said tires are one thing, but you have to have a wheel to complement it.
Brass.
true.
Yep.
Black and brass. That's all it needs to be. See, I'm just a punk.
The aluminum wheels on my deadbolt, I have the brass rings inside, and I have the Hot Racing Machete brass weights, so they're pretty heavy.
Yeah. I really the look wise, these ones are my favorite. These they're so dirty.
Oh, the Endura. Shit. What are they?
They're Power Hobby or NHX.
Oh, those are the Power Hobby ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm waiting
they've
for
been around.
I'm waiting for NHX to freaking go wholesale.
Here, maybe this is a cleaner one.
Oh yeah.
Hey, put him on full screen. Let me see those.
Yeah, that's just like the NHX.
Yeah, these are
I've
the
got
NHX ones. Yeah,
I've got like 3 pair of those NHX.
Yeah.
I love them.
Those look like the Rafi ones, Team Rafi, that I get. Yeah.
What's the tread pattern look like on the?
These are the Mud Terrain.
Oh
General
yeah.
Decker said thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you again.
Hell yeah.
You're welcome,
Yeah.
General Decker.
I
God,
traded them
don't
out for
show-
something very similar. These are very close. The Trio ones are.
Don't show those tires to Dana. He hates those with a passion.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
he-
Mud
he-
Terrain.
He'll tell you the worst tire ever made.
Ha. Too funny. Hell yeah.
Stony loves his mudslingers.
All right.
They work.
They're good tires.
Oh snap! That's dripped.
He runs his scramblers with 50 BBs in each tire, no foams.
I've got some little guy racing cyclone wheels coming.
Oh, he runs his mudslingers with the BBs. Okay. He recorrected.
The tire companies are smart. They just know if they throw out more tires, people will buy them to test them.
Oh, totally.
They've got our number, and our number
Well, they're
is
so cheap.
here's
That's
my
why.
credit card. Yeah, that's I never buy tires for my cars except for these because they're so expensive for a 10th scale. Wheels
Yeah.
and tires are crazy expensive.
I have your credit card written down. Don't worry, Tony.
Okay.
Yeah, these tires are anywhere between $12 and $27 for a set of 4, depending on what you're getting.
Hey, Tony, bring
Yeah.
me your 10 scale crawler, your Element.
Oh,
Wolf Tracks
I gotta
BBs.
redo the
Whoa,
tires
what?
on it.
You don't need. No, I'll fix it. I'll go through it.
There you go.
I think I want to get landmines for it though.
That's fine. I mean,
That's what we're talking about, Wolf Tracks. This is
we need to do
red
a
shotgun shot.
You wanted to do a video of my comp crawler anyway.
Weigh it out, put it in your tires,
Yeah.
brother. No foams. Matter of fact, I've got that in the stock deadbolt. I took a set of stock deadbolt tires and threw some BBs in here. Lead.
I've not worked on this car for so long. It's actually running hot racing parts.
Super heavy.
That's old.
Apparently, there's a lot of trucks you haven't worked on very much because, you know, there's non-CCXRC motors in your stuff.
There's your weight. All kinds of
And
weight.
which ones? Oh, I run all brushless in my comp trucks.
Moves with the tire, it's always rolling.
True.
That's the idea.
Yeah, I'm all in on the brushless for these. Because I think it has a very big performance enhancing change to the truck when I run brushless in them.
Tony said you're totally right, Tony. I have to have all the tires.
Yeah, I know you guys do. I just have to have scramblers on all of them.
No, but
Oh,
seriously,
man.
bring your Element tomorrow night.
Okay.
Yep.
Sketchy.
That is sketchy. Don't let that drop.
I've got over 50 tires now.
I
Sheesh.
let
Different
Tony
sets.
drive my 10 scale crawler. He's like, this is freaking cheating.
Yeah.
What did
This
I
is a
miss?
cheater
Bruce
truck.
wants to know.
Holy cow.
I
It
don't
pulled it off.
You pulled what off?
That
Oh,
freaking
His
Yeah,
lean
pants.
that-
I had going.
yeah, that stuff. Yep.
before I do more of this, I need to make sure this is gonna fit. Oh, is it?
Bruce
Yeah.
Stevens said it's cheap to ship to Washington. But you didn't win, Bruce.
Oh, January 26th.
Dusty
I think
got a
either
set of
Enjora
10.
or Trio open today.
Oh, cool. Probably Enjora.
I'm gonna message Jeff at Enjora and be like, "Yo, you open?"
Now here's the true test.
I just
And
spent too much
if
with
they
you, but I
are,
need
they're
stuff.
open right now. That's the truth, Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, it's getting it. Oh,
Whoa.
getting sketchy.
It done
Oh,
fell off the planet.
I was like, oh, I knew it. I was like, oh.
It done fell off the planet.
Hey,
So-
there's nothing wrong with top heavy crawlers and women. I mean,
The servo B sits at an angle, huh? In these mounts, Jim?
In what mounts?
It's in the mofo mount. Like in order to
No. Not on mine.
Oh yeah.
nicely done. Okay, maybe it's just my screw.
Gotta move Bigfoot out of the way.
Can I get an angle?
Huh. I got it. It just the screw holes didn't seem to line up with the mount.
are those baby emus upside down?
Yes.
Nice.
I do that with all my shocks because I put 100,000 diff lube in them.
What?
That way
Yeah.
it doesn't leak out the bottom.
Yeah, when you turn them upside down, then it just stays down in here, down inside. Where is it? Right here.
Okay, because like 100,000 K doesn't affect performance at all.
Well, you don't fill it.
It makes it slow because it has no springs.
No, I have springs in there. They're fully
Oh,
strung.
okay.
But what I do is I drop, just a few drops in there enough that it coats everything and it just kind of
okay.
deadens the action.
Yeah.
Helps. It acts like
cool.
they're oil, but
They're
they're
not
not.
filled all the way. Yeah. Okay.
No. Yeah, they can go full compression. But it like coats all the parts inside and it's such a high viscosity that it deadens the motion.
Nice.
Yeah,
All right.
I do that on all of my rigs.
That's like I used to put red and tacky in some of them, just to
I
make it
do
a
that
little
on my
sticky.
double barrels.
Yeah.
These double
red
barrels
tacky.
are inverted and I put that inside them. And then it deadens the motion.
I even
just
tell guys
helps.
just use black grease, like
You
squirt some
set
black
it down
grease,
and it'll go. See how it
Something
sits
to-
down?
something to slow it down.
Yeah, see, watch.
That's
Still
nice.
sinking.
All
Now
right,
you're gonna make
all
me
right, here's a
rebuild my
question.
truck.
Now, I might have missed it, but I don't think they exist. But here's something for 2023. Are we going to see two-stage inserts?
Already have them.
Well, but not
Um,
flubber stuffers. Like,
No, foams. DJ Crawlers has dual stage foams for their tires.
oh, they do, huh?
Yes.
Hmm. Interesting.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Brian Koshner said, Tony, keep the servo mounts loose until you have the servo tightened. Then
Yeah,
snug
that's what I
enough to
just said.
snug.
Did
Okay.
yeah?
Okay.
It's in now. Everything's nice and super tight. I just loosened up the screws. I just wasn't paying attention as I did it. Worked great.
Stony, slickest thing I've done lately was put deadbolt rear links in my JL. You stretch the
Okay.
rear back about a ½ inch. Big improvement. Hell yeah. That's my go-to. Deadbolt rear, C10 front in the front.
Yep.
Got a set of 1.9 Proline Mickey Thompson coming. M-Dubs, Brian said yes, dual stage, yep. When they get all dusty and gooey with those oil drops is when they get good. Wolftrack said proper way to run telescoping or staged shocks free from binding in the barrel. Yeah, that's another advantage, I guess. You know, I kind of didn't have that problem with them inverted the correct way. It's all about keeping them in line is the main things with the binding on the double barrels. But
It's usually
yes,
when you're
right.
over articulating too. Like if you really go for articulation, you'll see the binding too. Because
Right,
at some
well,
point it's gonna get out of line.
Yeah, that's it exactly. When
Yeah.
it gets out of line, then it
So
starts.
I don't let mine articulate
portion.
beyond that point. If I can
Dude,
help it.
Tony, I'm loving that freaking Mighty Chihuahua.
But you're right, Wolftracks.
That Mighty Chihuahua that I got in this thing is freaking awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I'm not even running one of mine now. Sweet. Servo Beast runs the same horn. So I'm good. I don't even have to swap it out.
Brian Koshner said OGRC is 2-stage, not okay, not DJ Crawlers. It's OGRC, Tony. He's got
Cool.
the 2-stage phone.
It's Jeff that wants them. I'm
Yeah.
mighty happy with my flubber stuffers. Mighty happy.
Yeah. Bruce
Hell
loves
yeah.
his Swamp Kings. Troy says he's with Bruce on it.
My bench is a disaster.
Free space for more articulation. Bruce said he's waiting on his NHX 13 gram front diff cover. Ooh, big
Ooh,
block.
nice. It's not as good as an extreme cool one that the King of RC endorses now.
Ah,
Well,
heck yeah, I'm happy.
Yes, if you haven't been to ccxrc.com, you need to get over there and check it out. Tony has an extensive line of parts for you to upgrade your SCX24.
I actually have a set of misprinted ones. That's what I'm joking about. And so the King of RC is gonna tell people that they're not cool if they don't have extreme cool diff covers. I'm gonna make a spook video, like a little infomercial with the King.
Hell yeah, dude. That's really great. I love that character.
It'll be a limited edition extreme cool.
Oh, man.
Until they're gone.
All right, I want number 9.
Right.
hey, just get a paint marker, Tony, and write it on there.
I know that's all it would be.
Well, that's
Not
what
that
that's
special
what Mofo
edition.
does. He just writes 9 on the package. Although, the first thing I got from him that way was the second generation of the Torque Beast when it came out, and he actually had it on film. He
Nah, the
That was
King. If
one
it's the
piece
King
of
of
value.
RC, it's going to be 1 of 100, and they're all going to say 1 of 100.
Exactly.
That's how the
That's-
King rolls. There'll be
that's
100 of
marketing
them, and they
101.
all will be 1 of 100.
All right, sounds good to me. Then.
Extreme cool.
Dusty said, Tony, loosen your top and bottom shock screw 1.5 to 2 turns, and they will not bind.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. When did Boom come out with 124 scale foam inserts? Damn it.
I didn't know they did.
No, me neither. I was like, I'm searching foam inserts, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute. What are these?
Brian said all his teleshocks, none of his teleshocks bind or overextend. They're all butter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, all mine are smooth.
Yeah, Boom Racing makes 6 different foam insert sizes for 124.
Nice.
47
Is that
up to
on their
58
site?
minutes.
Is that on their site?
Yeah, boomracingrc.com. But I buy
Are you gonna
from Asia Tees, so it's
Are you
like,
gonna carry them?
well, now that I know about them, yeah, I probably will, because tires wear out, but it's more the insert, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna want to probably get, the whole selection of them.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they're all
That way I
small
can
tire except for
test
the
them and try
58.
'em. Yeah. No, I've got over 50 tires, so
Right,
I'll be
right.
able to.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
I'll be able to find one that fits.
Well, and honestly, it's not necessarily bad to overstuff, you know, like.
M Dub said he looked up the OGRC dual stage foams and they say noise canceling.
See, that's what I was looking for, but I can't find them. My Google is broken.
That's funny shit.
Now, what do you think? You guys like this body for this?
Hold on. Oh,
This is my creep one.
Yeah.
It's pretty beat.
Well, that's because you melted the roof in the back room at my shop.
Yeah, well, that was one of the things I did. Make it look
Well,
like
that's
rolled
a
over.
character, dude. That's patina.
Well, it
that looks
also
like it's been-
it had wings, and it always hit gates with the wings. So I wanted to
He
push
did
the
it
wings
so he
in.
could cheat and fit through the gates.
Yeah, I make the gates way better now. But I have this all painted up that I could
see, I like that one better.
run.
Yeah, that looks nice.
This is actually for a cheat code, is what I painted it all up for. I still haven't built it. I have two of them up there that I have to build.
I still have to get one. I still haven't gotten around to
And
getting
I also
one.
have an ecto body that could also go on here. It's just
Oh,
not my green.
is that the Team Associated one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would look good too.
It's nice and narrow so the wheels would stand off it.
Yeah,
But
heck yeah.
I need to do some work on this truck. I don't ever give it any attention. It just goes out there and performs week after week, and I just put it back in the box and say, "Thank you."
As you came out of retirement last week and beat Dana.
Yeah, that's because he was
Beat
running somebody
Dana?
else's truck.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
With his brat.
I do all right when I compete with this guy.
No, class 3 with the.
Oh,
His brat actually did better than my class 3. So his class 2 did better than my class 3.
wow.
Yeah.
Brandon Tassie says his telescopic shocks don't bind. He can fit 5 tires.
I think I'm liking those better.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that the Endura rock terrain?
Yeah, the rock terrains with the mofo.
Yeah.
So
those are the
just
ones
the
that
two
look like the-
tires, I probably bolted on like 150 grams or more.
Wow.
Wait, didn't you say 60 grams of tires?
68, so it's like 120 or 30 or something.
It'd be 240, wouldn't it? 4?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dang.
60
120.
grams a tire, 68 grams a tire.
272.
Yeah.
Local 24. Creep is the coolest looking, but Ecto might be better for comp.
Yeah, I mean, I've cut this one to slam it in pretty good, but the Ecto's nice. This one's got a nice packing tape job as well. Because I dropped it off the table and it snapped the body in half.
So you're moving into Vice Grip Garage kind of territory now.
Oh yeah, this is
That's a Derek special.
I do, Jeff. I do have a rear bumper on here, so I'm almost class 1.
Yeah.
Almost.
If I front bumper this thing, I don't know if it has to be mounted to the chassis. I guess I could glue one to the front of the body.
Just put a paper clip on there. Call it good.
Wait, I thought class 1 had to be box stock.
Oh,
Dusty-
we're talking the new fad, Jason.
Oh,
Dusty was wondering if y'all have a rule list for the 24 classes, Jeff.
I make it up week to week.
Oh.
I want people to be
Excellent.
surprised when they get there.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah,
your truck
there's
doesn't
one.
qualify.
There's one somewhere on my Facebook, but you know, it gets sunk so fast. It's like I got to repost it every 2 weeks. So
Yeah, we need to do it as a
What it is-
PDF, and then you can actually keep it in like a file section, I think, on your page for rules.
What
And we
it
could
is,
just do a
Dusty,
whole
is
list
Jeff
of
goes
reaction
through-
rules for 10 scale and 24 scale and everything. We could do like a
I-
rule book that you have a.
I have all that in JPEG format, and I think I made a folder in the albums, but
Even that
everything
gets buried.
yeah, everything syncs so fast. It's annoying.
But if we can take those JPEGs and we can just make a PDF of them, and
Yeah.
through like Adobe Acrobat, and then just upload it as a PDF in the. I think they have like a notes section or a files section you can have on a page for like you can do 2023 rule book or whatever.
Right. Microsoft Word will save the PDFs too in Acrobat.
Yeah, I
format.
mean if you've got it in that format, then even better.
do we want to take any guesses on what this thing weighs?
Um,
How does it feel? Does it feel heavy?
It feels heavy as shit.
All right, like 800
639.
grams heavy. I'm guessing 600s.
460.
639.
I'm
460.
thinking 600s too.
Yeah, 625.
He's got 272 in wheels and tires.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me all the details. He said
He
it was a
just said
box
it.
stock.
No.
He's
Oh,
got
mother
272 in wheels and tires. So then you throw in that hard body, and then everything else. I
There,
don't know.
finally got it out.
Do you have
Well,
other
but if
brass
it's
in
only
there, or
wheels
is
and
it
tires,
stock
why-
other than that?
I don't know,
It's
maybe-
stock other than that.
Oh, it's
All
probably
right.
not that heavy then.
Yeah, that's why
Right.
I'm saying 460. Like,
It's probably fours.
540.
I mean, I know what
Yep.
my class 2 is
William said
3.
550.
Oh, damn. That's a heavy bitch.
How
Really?
much?
And that it's not as heavy as my diecast was, but
625?
586.
Okay, that's pretty heavy.
586.
586.
Dusty said 666. So William got it with 550.
And that's with battery. Yep. Wow. She heavy.
That's not a bad weight, though. I mean, when you think about it, that's where
You need it.
that's going to counteract that hard body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need that weight.
Hell yeah. That's freaking badass.
Oh, what I was going to say is, see, what Jeff does is he waits till everybody gets there. He looks through what everybody's got, and then he makes the rule that they have to have what everybody doesn't have, but he conveniently has waiting.
Totally.
Oh, you're
No,
gonna
he
need these
wouldn't. He
tires. Those
doesn't.
tires don't qualify anymore.
You're going to have to get these high racks over here. Yeah.
Well, if you're class 1, that actually might be the case.
That's why I said there is that stipulation. Class 1 has to have high racks, so everybody's playing on this.
A judge will take your eggs.
Troy said, "Who
That's
checks
always
rigs
a
before
funny thing.
comp?" Serious question. Is it like screening process you go through?
Oh yeah, it's full down. It's full on. TSA search. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
got
was
talking-
shorts and everything. Oh,
oh yeah,
We were talking like before the gauntlet and all that. And I was talking with people, and it's like there's only so much that really, I don't know. Like once you go brushless, if you've already that invested, you could have done whatever you wanted to your truck to make it ready to comp. Like that's why I feel like brushless and brushed are like two easy ways to just kind of designate kind of where things
Right.
are, and then chassis, right? So if
Right.
you just are like the unlimited, it's brushless. You can do chassis, whatever, and then like the brushed, other than the class 1, can kind of mod theirs out, except for tires and chassis and brush. They're different enough. Like you can definitely tell. Now there's days where the brush ones might get better scores, like just because the course layout might be better for small tire guys, you know. So
Here's
So,
the
it's
biggest
just
Jim-
weird how it
tragedy.
works out.
Jim, your truck, before you put the Mofo rim kit on it, $496.
What? Before the rim kit?
Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Jesse. Here's the biggest tragedy you've ever heard of. My Alaska Life and Adventures. William says, wish we had comps up here in Alaska.
Hey man,
The
just
greatest
start doing
place
your
to
own
have rock
comps.
crawling comps.
Just do your own. Start it up.
Right?
So Troy was asking who checks them. They do have judges. Like if you go to Axial Fest to get on the trails, you have to have a sticker. And so but they're just checking to make sure it's Axial stuff because it's all about the brand for that
Yeah.
particular event,
Yeah.
right?
I think he was asking like about Jeff's comp if people are inspecting.
Yeah, well, for other comps too, they'll check them and they'll sticker them if you pass. But yeah, or they'll just send you away if it doesn't. Like the certain race I've done for monster trucks, they'll check them before you even race and get in
Yeah.
line with it. And if it doesn't qualify, boom, you know, tough luck, kid. If it doesn't make the weight or if it's too wide or too long, yeah, it doesn't race.
I mean, but our 24 skill rules are really simple. I mean, you know,
It's about
basically
showing up and putting down a score and having fun. And man,
Yeah.
that's how I feel about it. Like,
Well, but you know, there's also the cost factor. That's
Yeah.
the one. So, you know, because I've been racing so long and doing whatever, and I tell you, you know, you walk in and you see like Dana's set up and this and that. That's intimidating, and people like, you know, or you go to the local racetrack and the guy's got this massive pit space with, you know, 20 sets of tires and this, that, and then people are like, I can't do that, you know.
the
So
tires are wrapped in tire warmers and
oh yeah,
Yeah, you know.
exactly. And it's like they're
Yeah.
like, I can't compete with that, you know. It's like
Right.
the way you do it, I feel like we're competing against each other as friends is what it feels like. It's
Oh,
not
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm here to whoop
100%.
everybody's butt. Like we're all laughing, like poking fun at each other as we're doing the course. Like nobody's that high strung about it, you know. But
Yeah.
it's a good atmosphere. It's inviting to new people. That's the thing for me. When you start
Yeah.
making rules that make the barrier for entry hard,
right.
I don't want to be a part of it. Like, not a chance. Like, that's where a lot of the dollhouse stuff too, like where people build in rules for themselves. Like, you know, if I were to just show up like the first time with my kids and be like, hey, we want to be a part of this, and you realize that the guys who've put all this like beer cans and whatever in their truck are like negative 50 points before you start the comp because they're playing the game. Like, so not only do they know how to do it better, but they start with like an advantage as far as points go. Like that stuff to me is just like, nah, all right, we're gone. Like, have
Yeah.
fun, guys. We'll
The
go hit the
scale
trails.
The scale points,
Yeah.
and I've never done
Yeah.
scale points, and it's no.
Yeah. So there's
Glow
certain
Green
things
Show,
like that
welcome.
that gets me. But
My Alaska Life. How big is the course at Jeff's Comps? Well, I have 2 courses. Actually, I have 5 courses, but
yeah,
I
it
have
depends
2
if we run the
120
big
course,
trail.
and they're both different shapes and sizes. So
And amount of gates, right? It's not always the same number of gates, is it? Is it always
Nope.
12 or 15? I think it changes based on the layout if they're easy or not.
yeah. Well, like on Sunday, we used the big table, the 10x8, and we did 20 gates.
Yeah.
So, but like on Thursdays, we'll do both tables, different shapes, different sizes, and yeah, we'll do 12 to 15 gates on each one. So
Right. Yeah. And it's cool. And I was saying it earlier, and I wasn't saying it as a negative. It's just when we were talking about the gauntlet, like there's
Oh,
a
yeah,
definite
yeah.
slowdown when you do 2 different courses. It brings everything to like almost a halt, like as a driver, like you're doing something and then you have to stop and like there's 50 people at the next table, but there's only 5 people at the one, but everybody's
Yeah.
already run the one. And so you get this kind of weird like waiting of things where if you just run through it, it just, I mean, we were snapping through them because we did a time limit too. So it kind of
Right.
forced
And I can
movement.
see that because it's like, as long as you have enough judges, you just send them through, and then they're done.
Well, yeah. And we couldn't have, the only thing we could have done is spread out the gates more.
Right.
Because what we did is we were so packed at points that we were stopping the stopwatch because you'd catch up to a person. So you literally couldn't have put more people on the course at a time than we had judges for, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Well, and that, you know, and that's the thing of like, of, you know, making like, you know, and that's what I tell, even on my weekly comps, I remind the guys, you know, it's like, you know, you can't bunch the gates too close together. You got to make them flowy. You got to make them, you know, like,
and you can't double back because then you're slamming into each other.
Yeah, I made that rule last week. I was like, all right, on the small table, there's no double backing, period.
Yeah. Yeah. So much of it is how you just lay it out. So, and that was one thing we learned with this one. We did double back and it made it hard because you had to switch to the other side of the trailer. But then there was that like bridge that went down.
Yeah.
And then if you went the other way, it was hard to go around the tongue of the trailer. And so we were stopping stopwatches and running around. And
yeah. Well, and you know, like I was
we'll
saying,
figure that out better next time. But
yeah, like I was saying to Jason earlier, I was like, you know, I'll get with Tony, you know, and like get more feedback on what was good, what was bad. And yeah, like I didn't know you guys did a double back. But like I said, we weren't expecting like that massive, like
there were 96 trucks, I think is what we counted for.
Yeah, about
the
50 a
weekend.
day. So I mean, you know, and it sounds like this year could be bigger. So, you know, we need to make
Yeah. Well, and we might just have to do a sign up for like a block, you know, where people would sign up to come. That way they don't have to wait in the sun in line. Like if you come back, your window will be from 3:30 to 4. We know it takes, if we do it in 10 minutes, you have to be through in 10 minutes. We can get so many people through in that amount of time. So,
yeah.
We should be able to keep to a schedule.
Hey, Jay.
Back in the day, like we used to do practice at big road races, like literally like tee times, like golf tee times.
Yeah. Tracks are key, and Beard has the sickest one.
That's what I was thinking is if we had everybody come and at whatever time they check in, we just give them a ticket, like a colored ticket, and that gives them a certain window of time to come to run.
Yeah.
Like a 30-minute window.
Yeah.
And so they have to come back in that window in order to run. And something like that.
And that's good for everybody because like you said, you're not standing there waiting for hours, you know?
Yeah.
I already have a slew of list of changes for this year to just make things smoother and expedite, you know?
Yeah. And we thought through it. It went really smooth the day of. Most people were pretty happy. They understood. We were able to give them shade, which was nice with the tent. I
want to have more tents this year for sure.
I thought it was wrong to throw shade.
Yeah. But there's also things we realized. And so we were doing the scores straight away.
I don't know.
We knew, but we held the trophies and then people weren't there for the trophies, but people weren't like, I had a name thing and we weren't getting their full name. Like we need to get name and phone number for everybody that shows up. So if they don't, they can get a text or a call or whatever to get their award. So we ended up Facebook and somebody saw a picture of the kid and they're like, oh, we know who it is, and finally got him. But
Bruce Stevens is very far behind. He just gave his number guess.
Yeah, Bruce, you gotta
Grow Green made a comment. I think he was referring to your start window time thing. He said 4 like tee times.
Well, yeah, he was saying Jeff was talking about tee times. Yep. So I just think something like that could totally work. So it lets people plan their days out and
exactly. You know, that way it's like, oh, hey, it's, you know, okay, the comp's from like whatever 2 to 5 or 2 to whatever 4:30 or whatever we decide. I mean, we can fire off the last one at like 4 o'clock, but it's like, okay, 30-minute window, go. Like,
And we did we basically shut down any new signups at the end of the time and then just ran till, so I think we ended 30 minutes late both times
That's
because we
not
let
too
people
bad.
show up.
So.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, we
not
ran
bad.
it too good.
Well, and that's good that you did that, you know, because otherwise I feel it could have dragged.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That's what used to happen at the tattoo shop. We'd stop taking people at closing time, but then we had to finish whoever we had.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only other thing we
Like
could do is
7 in
2
the
different
morning.
courses for different, like brush class 3 course, a class 2 course, class 1 course. You need more judges, but you'd move through it a lot faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, to that aspect, I think we could do brushed and brushless, which is what you did, I believe.
Hell yeah, Stoney.
But yeah, class 1, man, it's just a little bit of a struggle bus unless it's like close quarters, you know, and it just,
Which we
but
didn't
you
even
never
do.
know.
Everybody was brushed. Like
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
just was brushed or brushless.
So
Right.
even like what you just said about running different courses for the classes, is that something that might be like a week thing that maybe you could try at Reaction for Thursday nights? Because I think that would thin out the crowds too.
Well, there's only the 2 tables.
Well, we used to do stuff on the floor. So
I mean, we could do that, depending on how much 10 scales I get, you know, like,
right.
because I'm really, I mean, and not that I'm not willing to shut down one of the 10 scale courses, but I mean, you know, if you go back and look at the numbers, it's literally like 50-50. But I think the biggest thing is like, if we could just get guys adjust, you know, I'm not saying like anything or nothing, but you know, it's like there's
Damn.
a lot of
Brandon.
people that show up, and whether they're running 1 truck or 3 trucks, some people just like to hang out and
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh, you're running 3 trucks and you have run 0 trucks and it's like 7:30 or 8 o'clock. I'm like, I mean, hopefully you've been helping judging at least, but if
Yeah.
you've been dilly dallying and you have to run 3 trucks, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Right.
You know, and Thursday nights are getting so popular, you know, it's like, I've been saying 6:30, but you know, if we shift it to 6 o'clock, but then you got the guys that don't want to be the first ones to go. They want to watch all the other trucks go and watch what not to do and this and that. And it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. So
That's
JK made
one of
a
the fun
comment.
times where they draw numbers.
right.
Or yeah, you get a card, like a playing card, and based on the card you draw, you get
That
I
you
have
go
a bag
online.
of poker chips from my drag racing days that didn't happen. So it's like, yeah, I mean, we can make this happen in a heartbeat. And to be honest, I think it would add a little spice to it, so to speak, you know, like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
So JK
instead
made
of-
the comment here that use the 10th scale as a side-by-side 24 scale course. And this is something that came up, what was it, last week, Jason, about doing like side-by-side crawler races?
Oh yeah. Yep.
It's just
We did touch
an
on that a
idea
little
that's
bit.
been tossed around, and that's JK. Thanks for bringing that up. That's a good idea. Maybe some thought on that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, Jim, when we have 36 trucks on a Thursday night, it's packed.
Yeah.
I've been
Very.
there
I
till
understand.
9:30.
It's just a thought to think about, throw around. I don't know.
I understand, you know, and like if I had every 124th scale comp guy show up on a Thursday, I bet there'd be 50 trucks.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not opposed to it, you know, but yeah, like we've been there handing out awards 9:15 or whatever. So
That was JK that brought it up, Jason.
Yeah, for sure.
2 weeks ago. JK brought it up.
Yeah.
We try to come up with all kinds of different things. We hear about people come up with ideas. We come up, so things to think about, toss around ideas, Who
Yeah,
knows?
the front original course is definitely, or it used to be, a really cool place that you could do like a rock bouncer race. Like,
Yeah.
there's hills and there's some cool rocks on it, and there's some open areas to open up some speed with the little ones. But
Yeah.
Just
I
some
have a rock
ideas.
bouncer I need to bring up and just mess around with on it.
Yeah. But I've actually heard from a few people that it would be kind of cool to do a Thursday night mini course on the big 10 scale course again. A lot of people have been missing that.
Well, if those people would come talk to me, the owner of the hobby shop, I would
Right.
know. But
Right.
nobody, honestly, people have these little things. I don't know if they're afraid to talk to me or what it is, but if they would just
Well, you're
talk to me,
intimidating, Jeff.
I mean, I'm open. I mean, I want to make it as enjoyable as possible. So
Yeah.
I personally like being up on the courses where I can see the truck.
well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Also, is like
I like
the
the
level,
waist
the
height.
level of tables. So
Yep.
Yeah, and that's when you were joking around about the tabletop drag course. I'm like, that would be amazing. Having a tabletop drag race course instead of on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, what? That would game change that.
Side by side hill climb. That would be
Yeah,
kind
you
of
could
cool.
literally just take
Plexiglass walls.
that. I mean, for instance, the whatever the ones down in Ohio that meet too, like they could totally do that. Get 2 8-foot tables side by side and make a little box you just sit on top of it that contains some dirt. Boom, mini crawler course on a table, ready to go, or on 2 tables.
now the other thing, Jason, is that 90% of the time, I don't set the gates or make the decisions for the courses on Thursdays.
Yeah. Right.
So,
Dana
so
usually does.
you know,
That was a
Dana,
lot of different people.
these guys,
Yeah.
you know, they can still do it on the 10 scale, you know.
Yep.
Suggestion, JK said side by side hill climb. I don't know.
Yeah.
That
How
comes down to
it
lane choice so many times, though, because you're going to have one lane that's better than the other.
Yeah.
You're not going to have a matched equal.
That's the
That's
way
the
it
tough
is
thing
in
about
the real world too, though.
Yeah.
There's always that better lane. Anything side by side ends up being like
Yeah.
that.
Monster
Well-
trucks, whatever. Yeah.
Maybe it'd have to be purpose built. I don't know. I mean, just some ideas to throw around, ideas to create something
yeah,
down
yeah.
the road, possibly. Who knows? You know,
But
lot of
here's the
people
thing,
like-
like half the time people can just show up and do it on their own. And you know how the crawling and stuff, the comps get started? Friends just meet up and start doing it, and then they bring their buddies, and then after a while you've got enough people gathered that it's you make it into something. Like
Yeah.
that's what we're gonna try and do with the crawling or the pulling.
Yep.
You know, we're gonna try and get enough guys that want to build them that when we show up with our trucks, that other people want to try it. Like just having the sled up there, everybody wants to hook to it, so it definitely gets some interest for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
So have you with the pulling, have you decided on like what the rule will be as far as where the hitch goes? Are we running a specific hitch or
we haven't. I have one that I designed that just goes on the axle because
Yeah.
everybody runs a different chassis. Every single one of the axial bumpers is different on every. Even we were looking at the Betty today, and even the Betty is different than the Deadbolt in the way that it attaches.
yeah.
So the easiest way is to go on the upper truss of the rear axle and make a link riser that's on that, and then have a post that goes back and up for a hook. And
Yeah.
if we go far enough back, it simulates that pull on the chassis down onto the axle, because it's far enough back that you're getting that pivot and that weight driving down on the rear wheels
Yeah.
that you need to be able to pull it. Because we were pulling 7 pounds with it. I mean, I had almost all of the weights on the truck.
Damn.
On the sled. Like I was joking after our first pulls. I'm like, man, I really made too many of these. And then that day we're like, wow, we didn't. Like there's 15 weights per side
Wow.
on there. It was really yanking it down there. So
Well, yeah, 3S, and I might have watered the track better too.
it was a tacky track, which was great.
Yeah.
So yeah. But
So
definitely.
many variables.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot. But all right, guys, we are been
Ooh,
on
2
for
o'clock.
3.5
I gotta go
hours.
I thought I would be in bed by 2.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up, and it's been a blast as always. I love doing this shit.
Thanks for
Thanks,
stopping, Jeff.
Tony, for stopping by, and all the other guys that were on. That thing looks sweet.
Yeah,
love
it does.
that
I
thing.
was just looking at that.
Oh yeah, it's just TRX4M.
Yeah.
buddy.
Done up in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I found it on eBay. I was actually looking for camel trucks, which they had, but I saw that and then I wanted that instead.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Good night, y'all, in the chat.
See you guys.
Yeah. We will catch you guys maybe Friday, but definitely Saturday night for the raffle drawing. Reminder, go buy your tickets. Venmo link, community tab, YouTube channel. Boom, $5 a ticket. Hell yeah. And yeah, take it easy, guys. Catch
Oh
you
yeah,
later.
one last thing. My Alaska Life, you have a similar name to somebody else who used to join us, and that's why I thought you were William. Sorry about that.
All right. See ya.
Peace.